and welcome back to System Magic. As always, we're your hosts. My name's Greg, this is Andrew, and we are back with yet another stream of Bring to Light Omnath in Pioneer. We had such a fun time playing this on Wednesday, and both Andrew and I are planning to take this deck to tournaments this weekend. Andrew's playing a Moto tournament. I'm going to be playing a local RCQ in Pioneer. And, well, we wanted to get more practice with the deck, learn a little bit more about some of its matchups going into our various tournaments this weekend. So, Andrew, I'm playing the deck because I had fun with it. But you're more ruthless than that. So what convinced you to bring the Light Omnath to your Pioneer event?
Well, I think it might be the best deck.
Okay, tell me more.
And I think specifically it might be better red-black. That's how I've been billing it. I think it's red-black in the sense that all your matchups are close and have a lot of opportunity for skill expression.
Okay.
But then it's like red-black if you just beat the absolute crap out of the mirror and we're much better against Gruul.
Okay.
In exchange for, as far as I can tell, nothing.
Nice.
I don't really know what I was supposed to sacrifice against in order to have a better matchup in the mirror.
Yeah.
It seems like the answer is nothing.
Right. So the idea is from a matchup spread, like most matchups, Bring to Light's percentage and Rakdos' percentage seem roughly even because they're kind of attacking from similar angles.
Yeah, 8 kill spell Fable deck has similar matchups.
Right. And like, okay, we have Omnath, they have Shieldred, like, they're not that different. You know, and then we have Bring the Light to find all these random bangers.
Correct.
Yeah, which they obviously don't have.
Yeah, and I mean, I basically just think that's very good right now for, like, many reasons.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of think that the Exile removal, especially Leyline Mining, is quite well positioned at the moment.
Yeah.
Mostly due to the rise of creativity.
Yeah.
Like, creativity, like, obviously, you can hold up a random kill spell into your opponent's creativity combo, but then they will get 3 worms. Which, like, is beatable, but they do get 3 worms.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas if your opponent goes for creativity combo and you Leyline Binding the worm, they're done.
Sure.
Now, you lack Thoughtseize, there's some trade-offs here, but yeah. I basically think this deck is better red-black.
Yeah.
And I've just been kind of winning a lot with it, to be honest. So, like, the list we're playing here is very close to the same list as last time. The only real change is that I was eventually convinced Dennick was bad by various parties. So there's a second Rending Volley in the Dennick slot, just as basically the same as Dennick for aggro decks of random sorts. And Greasefang, the same match we want Dennick for. And we're currently trying out Yasharn over the third Bankbuster. I don't really know if it's right or wrong, but I was talking some with Lucas and Bob and Cheese, both of whom played the deck at Pro Tour Phyrexia, and they were saying, like, they were concerned about their Black Stack matchup. So I was sort of like, well, if you're at all worried about their Black Stack matchup, they said it was like 45%.
Yeah.
Like, what if we just played the most hateful imaginable red-black stack card in our sideboard as a one-of and just Bring to Light for it constantly?
Yeah.
And that idea still really appeals to me.
Yeah, it would be a lot better if it cost 5, but it's still pretty good costing 4.
Wait, well, I mean, you cost 5 and did more?
No, if it cost 5 and was the same card, it would be much better against red-black.
Oh, that's true.
Because they could not fatal push it.
Yeah.
And you can still, I predict, always Bring to Light it the same amount. Yeah. Great question, Ben. Today's candle sponsor is a nice charcoal and black teak. A frequent returner, or a recent returner. We just had this one a few days ago, but we haven't had it much. It's from the Threshold Variety Pack I got recently. For those who don't know, we're unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target, and always have a nice candle going. It has notes of birch and lavender, and is honestly, like, pretty subtle, which I like, which is a good trait in a candle, I think. I think when I first, like, sniffed this out of the box, I thought it'd be too overpowering. But it's definitely not. It's one of their newest candles, so something to check out next time you're at Target. Oh, what card? Yasharn, I think, is the card we're talking about.
What about Yasharn?
Yasharn Implacable Earth. Can we get sponsored by Evanescence instead? Look, if you want to reach out to Evanescence, and see what they have to say, we're very interested. Can we cut the Scarab God for a second Escape to the Wilds?
I think one could, but I don't really want to. Like, okay, so talk about the Scarab God slightly.
Ooh, no. Yeah.
The Scarab God The Scarab God. Oh, should you want Angels or Rakdos sack for your RCQ tomorrow? I mean, I think that question is isomorphic to how much Lotus Field do you expect?
Good question.
But
also, if you play Angels, you should play the deck from the Pro Tour that had 6 Llanowar Elves.
yeah, I think if you play Angels, I recommend 6 Elf 4 Car. But yeah,
Yeah,
you know, a nice 1.5 Elf to Car ratio.
nice.
But
Well, it was the best performing Pioneer deck at the Pro Tour.
literally, period.
We have not actually tested it that much, but we believe in it.
I would play it, but I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
unconfident, but I believe.
Yeah. And yes, this is definitely some mana.
So 3/3.
3/3, I think just because of Deckstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clearly 3/3. Unless you can play more, unless they're more than 2. But
Although,
I think
have you
two.
considered that Llanowar Elves is strictly better than Elfish Mystic?
You would play 4/2 for that reason?
Mm-hmm.
I would play 3/3 as I'm ruthless.
It's better for vibes reasons.
Okay, wait. I want to talk slightly about the Scarab God deck.
Yeah. We got.
So the reason to play a Scarab God is because against blue-white control, you often run a situation of you've already brung to light for Escape the Wilds, and you draw a second bring to light, and you're like, I have nothing good to find.
Yeah.
Like you can maybe find Volky, and then usually what happens is you plus it once, you get some stuff, and they kill it, and it's fine. But it's not like some sort of slam dunk.
Well, I think what they're saying is they would replace Scarab God with a second escape.
Well, right. So you want to play a second thing that's
Right.
good against blue-white. And it's kind of debatable whether that second thing should be a second Escape or Scarab God. But what I like about Scarab God is, I don't know, randomly playing Escape in most matchups isn't that appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like randomly drawing Escape that much. I like being able to find it, but as far as just, like, naturally drawing it, I'm not a big fan. Whereas naturally drawing Scarab God is always good. So I feel like Scarab God is a much less extreme Escape. Like, Escape is, like, against blue-white is amazing, and all other places it's like, I don't find it very much. Scarab God is like, against blue-white, it's still pretty good, and everyone else, it's also good. It's just like, much more, like, reasonable across the board, and so that appeals to me. Also, I just think diversification when you have 4 tutors is reasonable in general, and, like, there obviously are spots where, like, Scarab God is, like, the best thing you could ever find. For example, if you have 9 mana and the graveyards are stocked, you probably want to find Scarab God. I mean, that sounds stupid, but it's just, like, a scenario that happens in this deck. So, like, I don't know. I think the 1/1 split is right. I'm not 100% sure, but it is what I would play. It is what I'm planning to play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's possible to lose that way. I'm not 100% sure. I never lose to an Rage Black deck, so I'm not really sure what to say about that.
Yeah.
I have played them. I mean, like, I haven't played the deck that many total matches, but in my, like, somewhere around 20-25 matches with the deck so far, I do not believe I have lost to a mid-range black deck yet. But that, you know, maybe I'm just running hot, it's hard to assess, but I've sure been beating crap out of them. So I just, like, I'm not really very interested in tuning my list to be better against them. Also, Scarab God slaps against those decks.
Yeah.
Like, what do they ever do to it? It's very hard to kill. Like, maybe if they can arrange a scenario where they, like, kill it and then attack with their Graveyard Trespasser or something in the same turn. But that's pretty difficult to arrange because normally I just kill Graveyard Trespasser.
Right.
Also, if they do go for that play, you can then Flash of Blinding that turn because you know it's coming. Like, it's very telegraphed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Finally, I have to run back my question from last time because I think it's way more likely that someone who is watching either now or in the future knows the answer to this question. Because as I was putting together this deck, I realized there's one of each SNC Triome. And I didn't own any SNC Triomes, but I own a ton of Ikoria Triomes randomly. And my question was, if I replaced these 5 cards with the 5 Ikoria Triomes, all the source counts stay the same. Have I made the deck worse? Notably, I didn't do this. I went out of my effort to find a bunch of SNC Triomes. But I'm just like, I want to know why these 5 are SNC Triomes. And, like, if anyone has an answer to this, I want to know the answer.
Yeah.
I think it's all nonsense, and, like, I trust the people who built this mana base that they chose to put these 5 rather than, oh, there isn't an answer, says Bob and Cheese. All vibes. Dang it. Okay.
Bob and Cheese, can you explain your rough process by which you built this mana base in general?
Yeah.
Because as far as I could tell, no one could possibly know the right numbers of anything.
Also, if you could explain to me the 1 Sun Petal Grove instead of the 3rd Temple Garden, I would also love to know that.
Well, Greg, I believe it's that Sun Petal Grove doesn't cost life.
Well, except it makes your line bindings worse.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all vibes. Okay, alright. Really, all my questions have been answered in the worst possible way. I'm ready to fire off some matches.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could probably spend some time and effort tuning this mana base, but I also don't really know what changes I have proposed.
Yeah. I mean, when we played it last time, and when I've watched you play it, like, the mana's just kind of worked out every time. Like, there's definitely been times where it's been, like, a little awkward here or there, but, like, I don't know, mostly it's, like, because you happen to draw the basic swamp, and there's Omnath, but, like, you really don't want to cut the basic swamp.
Okay.
Nice, okay.
That's I appreciate that information, but it doesn't help me that much.
The vibes would be improved if we cut Extinction Event? Wait, I've loved the Extinction Event.
I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, it's been kind of great for me.
Yeah.
But like, one of my okay, so like, if we dive with like very briefly before we jump into a game.
Sure.
I would say the number one thing I have thought about this mana base is I might want more Jetmir's Garden.
Okay, I was wondering why there are 2 Sparas, 1 Jetmir's, but then I realized we have all these blue cards on the board, and it's probably a consideration for that.
I just think Jetmir's Garden is very good. Yeah. Like, I think Jetmir's Garden is the best land. Yeah. And it's really weird that there's only one of the best land. Oh, you have an answer? What's the answer?
Well, I mean, notably, all of our shocks make Naya mana.
Oh, so the idea is like our tri-lands make the weird colors, our shocks make our real colors? Yeah. That kind of makes sense. That way you don't get stuck with any land that like isn't usually helpful because they all make one of the Naya colors and some weird colors. Yeah. Oh man, it's making sense to me. That's unlucky. Okay, so I'll just assume the mana base is reasonable and think about it 0, but really I have no idea if it's right, and I would need hundreds and hundreds of additional games to really get to the truth of it.
Yeah, well, it's time to start with those hundreds right now.
Yeah, although also, Bob and Cheese, I hope you like that we're playing this Yashar now. I'm only doing it because you told me you were terrified of the red-black stack matchup, and, yeah. I decided, well, I can fix that with one slot. Yeah. But, yeah, so, okay, chat. Normally, we play a new league each time, but in this case, I'm currently 4-0 in this league. So, what does Kiora do? Well, it makes mana and draws cards. That's the answer. I mean, I'm not really sure what you want from me. It makes mana and it draws cards. But yeah, so we're 4-0 in this league, so we're going to play the 5th match, and then we'll start a new league. And so we'll see if we earn a nice trophy with BTL Omnath. I played this league mostly last night, and I did not lose. Nice. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, to elaborate on Kiora a little bit, I think Kiora is the best. My current opinion is I think Kiora is the best mana flex slot. Everybody kind of agrees you should play 4 Sylvan Caryatid, and then like 1 to 2 Prismatic or Prismari Command / Courier's briefcase / Paradise Druid. There's like a bunch of stuff. Yeah. That like could be involved, and I believe Kiora is the best of them because it sort of has hexproof, which is nice in your deck that doesn't like have any good spot removal targets in the early game, and also it just like draws you a few cards in the course of the game. Like usually in a game you play it, you draw like a card or 2. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I want. Yeah. Omnath draws cards. Jignatha draws cards. I mean, the Jigantha one I think is the big one because anytime you're like Gaslight, picking up your Jigantha for a bonus card is huge. This hand is great. Yeah. Ooh, we've got a nice turn 2 domain. Wait, is this? Oh no, it's not. It's 2 mountains. There's no island. There's no island. Disaster. Never mind. We will have domain on turn 3. I think it's Jignatha. Yeah. What are the odds that you'll draw your 1 of Jigantha in the same game as you got Kiora? That's a great question. I mean, higher than you think. is really the answer. Yeah, the answer is that the first time I saw this card, I thought it was Jignatha, and I said it many times before learning I was wrong, and then I just like, it's just still comes to my mind. Okay, so our opponent, who is Mika Hatra 1994, is currently double queuing with a draft league, according to MTG Bot. Yeah. So they might play slowly. Sure. But we'll fill the space with nonsense. And I love that. So Nina's correct on the lore. The lore is at 3 a.m. and he forced me to go to bed when I wanted to finish the league. That is accurate. Jen Gotha? That's an even different pronunciation. Yeah. That card has kind of received errata before. That's true. Do you have an opinion about the pervasiveness of Magic players saying Brotherhood's End? Brother's Hood End. Wait, is that a thing? Rather than Brotherhood's End? I have no opinion. I feel like most Magic players say Brotherhood's End. I don't think I hear the incorrect one that often.
I think spicing up some card names from here to there is kind of fun, and people should do it more often.
All right.
Like, I don't know, for a while, my brother thought the Planeswalker Ajani was Anaj. I don't really know where Anaj came from, but still, every time I play Ajani, I always think Anaj in my head. And I've definitely said it on stream. Like, you know...
And what's your take on this?
Nothing. There's no... It's fun, you know?
All right. Greg is in favor of mispronouncing cards for fun and profit. That's what he's saying. Also, if we want to discuss some Magic drama, we could discuss the latest play round of should Melee roll dice on for us.
Oh, okay.
Which I do have some opinions about.
What are your opinions?
Yes, it obviously should.
I see.
It's insane that it doesn't currently, and it's also... And the added benefit that you could make everyone be on the draw or play about half the time would be easy to do. Like, you would... Yeah, like the simple algorithm, without getting the complicated algorithm that chess uses, which is quite complicated but does work, and that you could do. Mm-hmm. The simple algorithm is just, in any match, the player who's been on the play less times this tournament is on the play.
Yeah.
And that I believe the simple algorithm is just excellent here. So this is probably creativity that we're playing against here.
Yeah.
It could be Phoenix, but I usually assume people are playing creativity these days. I mean, I think we should play Spawner's Headquarters and do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have another line.
Well, we could play Fable... Oh, no, wait, you're right. Sorry. we could buy Giganta.
Oh, we should buy Giganta, I think.
Well, it's not 100% obvious.
Because if they make like Fable, you want to buy
If they Fable, would we want to Binding?
Probably.
Into Untap, like Omnath? Yeah, we probably would.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see, go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a fan of the rule, Melee... you're exactly 50-50 to be on the player draw, but one person the entire tournament is just on the draw every game, each tournament. That's a great ruling. Oh, it's Phoenix. Wow. Okay. So this matchup, I think, is solid in game one. It gets much harder post-board, is my understanding.
Because they gain a lot of
counter magic. But now we get to take the best turn in the world.
Yeah.
So, that's very good for us, I would say. So let's cast Omnath, and I'll even tap for Colors of Mana at random. And then we can Fabled Passage for Swamp and cast Bring to Light for 5, although actually we're finding Volky, so we don't really need to do it for 5.
We're just going to Volky plus.
I think so,
that
right?
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
I mean, do you want to get something different than Volky?
No, I don't think so. I was just,
Like, I think this deck is extremely bad at removing Volky from the table.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just get, like, a...
we should get an I-O... No, we have everything.
We have everything. So it's like kind of just like what color we want more of. I mean, it's probably just white. It's like always more.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Is my guess. Like this aspect of the deck always feels so filthy to me. Like when you get to do this, like our deck is just like doesn't even really think it does.
Yeah.
And then just like randomly. We're just like, oh, Omnath BTL.
Wait,
like,
the deck is called Bring to Light Omnath. What do you mean this isn't the thing it does?
You would get anything but white because you want to fetch white off Escape later. That's reasonable. This might be wrong. I haven't thought that hard about these fetching decisions, to be honest. Also, we're deep in garbage time. The deck is called BTL Omnath, but it also just doesn't fetch that often. We hit Land Binding and Opt. Wow, those are great cards to hit.
Yeah?
I would love to cast an opponent's Opt, perhaps off Basic Planes.
I love Opt off Basic Planes.
I don't think Slaughter Gaming their Phoenixes is right here. I think we are easily capable of beating many Phoenixes. Like, we can just exile them.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's often right to Slaughter Gaming's Phoenixes at some point. I think you should not rush to do it, in general. Like, I haven't played this matchup that many times, so maybe I'm wrong, but I just think, like, usually, like, what? So they're going to get 1-3-2? Like, who cares? Like, Tybalt's going to easily beat that.
Yep. And they have to have land spell, right?
Yeah.
Which, okay, they have 8 cards. They probably have it.
Oh, I assume they have it, but so what? Like, yeah. Like, and I mean, I believe if you're saying we could do anything, like, we'd probably fail the find of our Bring to Light and still be winning.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the right play is to find Tybalt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't just say, like, I think, in general, most people like Slaughter Gaming too much. It's fine. It's not that exciting. Okay, so the plan that I believe is proposed in this matchup...
And thanks, Ekaros MTG. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. Wait, didn't you cut the third Bank Buster?
Yeah, but this is the old list.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wait, does Tybalt not show your opponent the set of cards you can cast with it? Hello, Ekaros, I guess?
That's insane if it doesn't do that. It does not? Wow, okay, that's good to know.
Okay, so I think this is the matchup that most people think you should board out Bring to Lights in.
Oh, okay.
And I don't really know if I agree or disagree, but we can try it. What? That's insane? Oh, the Tybalt thing.
Oh, the Tybalt thing.
Yeah, like, so I'm pretty sure that... So I think Lucas likes boarding out Bring to Light.
All four?
Well, I don't know.
Because, okay, wait. Elesh Norn is not very good.
Well, it does double our exile
Okay,
stuff,
that's true.
but it's not very good.
But, like, how often do they have 2 threats?
But also
like,
can't be killed.
That's true. Okay, maybe it is good.
It's decent, at least. I don't know. Maybe we could shave them and not cut all of them.
Okay.
I'm pretty open to that.
Because, like, is Hostage Taker good?
Probably not.
Is Selphus Glyph Weaver good?
Is Selfless Glyph Weaver good? Probably not. Okay, you're selling me on leaving in some Bring to Lights.
Okay.
Mostly because we should have other stuff to cut, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh,
but they're face up in paper, but not on Moto. That's insane.
But I guess, like, should we cut, like, 2 Bring to Lights? Like this config? And cut 1 more card?
Cut a chain to the rocks or something?
Yeah, that seems reasonable. We sure do. We sure do have a cure in the deck.
Oh, you cut Slaughter Games?
Oh, that could make sense. This might be a game 1 kind of card.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
I don't really know if it's right, but this seems sane. I think, like, some, like, expensive sources are definitely bad against them.
Yeah.
A few seems acceptable.
Oh, they're face up on Moto, but they're intermingled. So, like, if we exile 2 Fables, they don't get to know whose Fable is whose.
Wait, okay, this keeps getting weirder. I do not want to cut Tybalt. I mean, I think it's, like, one of the best things to Bring to Light for. If I'm leaving any Bring to Lights, I'm leaving Tybalt.
Yeah.
I think maybe if I was cutting all the Bring to Lights, I would cut Tybalt, but I don't want to do that. I think his hand is not good.
Yeah.
It's very slow, and it's not that great.
I want to know.
So on the minus side, this hand is very bad. I think Tybalt's very good against Phoenix if you consider that it pluses to draw 2 cards. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Tybalt's just a really messed up card.
I kind of want to keep.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm tanking.
Go to 5.
I mean, if we're keeping, we're just keeping on, like, the raw strength of Rest in Peace just being in our hand.
Yes.
But if we hit our second land, we can rest. I think we should keep.
Okay, I want to keep.
I mean, maybe this is maniacal.
I think this hand is more likely to get there than a 5-card hand.
I kind of think so, too. Does it change everything that they mold to 6?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
People talk about that all the time, and it should never change. I think it should never change your...
I basically agree. I believe most people would win more in Magic if they weren't allowed to know whether their opponent mulliganed or not.
Yeah. Also, that might be the best possible land. I like that it's a mountain.
Yes, it's a very good land.
I guess, like, Sacred Foundry is maybe better.
Yeah, but it's competitive. So the real issues is like, if they hold up mana, are we going to Slam Rip onto? Into, like, Spell Pierce, etc. It's not a problem. Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I assume we should just force through Rip and let Young Peasy go for a turn? Is that crazy?
I think that's what I want to do, yeah.
Like, maybe...
We could just chain it to the rocks.
I guess they're not likely to get a Phoenix out exactly next turn. And, like, the existence of Piece of the Puzzle means ripping on Piece of Puzzle is, like, pretty nice.
That's true.
Like, try to, like, essentially bait the pieces.
Yeah.
I'm kind of coming around to chain it to
I like chained.
Okay, it's less mana efficient, but I think it might be right. Well, I'm not worried about Pierce next turn. But I just think that it might be right. Like if this makes a few tokens, we could lose to it, legit. Yeah, I want to kill it. I'm not confident this is right, but I think it's right.
I like the play.
I predict if I had played this matchup 100 times, I would know the answer. But in reality, I actually haven't played Phoenix with this deck before, so I'm not very confident. Yes, my biggest worry is that I'm just not sure we're actually far ahead if the Rip resolves and they just have PZ sitting in play and make a couple tokens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, they tap out every time. No problem. Easy tap outs. I'm slamming it, I don't care.
Yep. Trigger.
Okay, well, this is how you lose a Rest in Peace game, is 2 Litter Shredders, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, we left in lots and lots of kill spells, but we do need to draw them, and we need to draw lands. But I guess if we draw a land, Fable will find us the kill spells, and I guess Omnath will probably... I think we're winning, but we could easily lose.
Yep, I agree.
I think we're like 55% to win this game, is my estimate at this time.
Nice. Do you have the odd even thingy? Yes.
Oh yeah, we certainly are playing one copy of Azak's least favorite card in the format.
Yeah.
You think they're 55% to win? I mean, those opinions are... I mean, that's reasonable. Okay, I think just this and Fable.
Yep.
And I don't really know what land we should find. I guess we're missing black, but also it doesn't cast Omnath, so it's super awk.
Yeah.
So I guess we should just find not black. Wow.
Ooh, more Omnath.
The chat really loving the Omnath. So what did they hit here? They hit Pieces, Dispute, Lightning Axe. Okay, I predict they will take... Actually, I'm not sure what they will take. I think this is the best deck. I don't know about Busted. Busted's pretty strong. I don't know if it's the best deck by a lot, or like it's possible Lotus Field is the best deck, but I think this deck is just like definitely what I'm going to play for the foreseeable future. I think it's very good. Okay, wait. So what did they select? Sorry, I need the game log.
Yep.
Pieces of the Puzzle and Mystical Dispute.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy to discuss them. 1 second. I mean, the Scarab God has honestly been amazing for me. I'm not cutting it. It's just been very good every time I've drawn it, and I've tutored for it once or twice. I rarely tutor for it, but it's just been kind of great to have. What lane do you think we want?
So it's not... I kind of want to get plains.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Just because it's the best land?
Yeah.
Redeeming the Holy Buckets? Oh no!
Yes!
Disaster.
Do you want to wait till something exciting happens and then you can Holy Buckets it? Do you think chat will be okay waiting a minute?
Yeah, probably. So our opponent has Dispute up here. So we should just not play on now.
Yeah, Fable Bankbuster?
Yeah, love it. I'm going to play this first because of Spell Pierce.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll match Greg's enthusiasm. Trust me, I'm ready, and I will hit them. I will hit with the Holy Buckets, but you know, I need.
Wait, I have a question. Do we want to hold the Bankbuster?
Why?
Connives.
Oh.
Is it just worth giving our opponent 2 free connives?
It probably isn't.
I don't think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we came around. We came around more or less immediately, in fact.
Like, I feel like that was a great turn cycle for us.
I mean, if they keep holding at Mystical Dispute, it's possibly will loot away multiple Omnaths. I need to see that's what they pick again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They revealed Temporal Trespass, Pieces of the Puzzle. Okay, they took Temporal Trespass and Pieces of the Puzzle.
Right, so now we know they've... Oops, sorry. They have the 2 cards in Trespass.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know they have Trespass, but yeah.
I mean, Trespass doesn't really do anything.
So, like, we definitely want to discard an Omnath. We might want to discard both Omnaths, but I guess Omnath land is probably better.
Yeah, let's discard Omnath land.
Because we could just eventually pay 3, is the thing. Okay. Well, let's attack with Goblin.
Yep.
And, chat, I will talk about the changes we made to list once again after this match. Mostly because this game is...
Wait, so we could play Swamp Omnath.
Wait, we should probably just do that. I love that.
Okay, let's do it.
We don't need to gain life this turn. We can just resolve Omnath and be happy.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know, they probably have, like, Lightning Axe or something, but, like, whatever.
Yeah, we draw a card.
And they discard a card.
Okay. So now we know just 2 cards in their hand, only one of which is good. I mean, we definitely will lose eventually to these Legislature Beats, but...
Yeah, I mean, if we start gaining 4 life a turn, we won't.
Oh, if Omnath lives, we win.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming they're going to kill Omnath. Oh, they hit very bad.
Treasure Cruise Dispute.
Yep, those are the only options. And we no longer know they have pieces, because that was the last piece we knew about.
Yeah.
So now we know they have Treasure Cruise Dispute and the Temporal Trespass I removed by accident from the revealed zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start gaining 3 a turn, I guess. I mean, I assume we just play Sacred Foundry in one of our cards.
I think I want to play Bankbuster.
I think so, too.
Okay, cool. Do you want to... Oh, and then we can cycle the... I guess the reason to play Fable is we can cycle away the Zeotaurus.
But we can anyway, right?
Yeah,
you get the shop. No, wait, you get a treasure. We can do it anyway.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
So, yeah. I want to do that.
Okay.
And I guess there might be some argument for drawing first with Bankbuster before I play the land, because we could draw a Fable Passage. But my concern with that is, A, I'm still not sure we want to play 2 spells, and B, I'm worried that for some weird reason my opponent might kill Omnath later, like they are slow rolling.
Yeah.
Which is definitely wrong, and not what I would think at a PT, but I don't assume that random League opponents are that good.
Yeah.
So I think that could just happen. But anyway, we can draw a card now.
Sure.
Okay,
nice.
let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know how our opponent's going to win now. I sort of felt like us gaining 4 off on it a single time is going to be too much, but
yeah,
we'll see. So, anyway.
Yeah! 5-0, baby!
Alright. So, to very briefly discuss the change I made in the stock list. Okay, there were 2 flex slots in the original list. These are the 2 flex slots. I'm pretty sure at this point that I think Kiora is better than Prismari Command or Courier's Briefcase. I'm, like, reasonably confident. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. How did you feel about that concession, Andrew?
Holy buckets! We went 5-0 with 5-color Omnath Pink Delight.
Let's go!
Alright. Sorry.
I regret cutting you off.
But anyway, so I think Kiora is just better than Capsule or Prismari Command. Like, it draws about 1 to 2 cards per game. It draws cards with Gigantha, which is great when you're flooding. And it's just not killable by spot removal. Like, the main problem with many of the cards that were considered for this slot, I think like Paradise Druid, for example, is that you use it once it dies spot removal. Kiora simply does not die spot removal. It just has hexproof, in air quotes. From creature removal. If they have planeswalker removal, I guess good beats, but like Dreadbore's trending down. That like rarely happens these days. So I think that Kiora is just pretty good on that front. And like you draw cards that surprisingly often. It also double draws off Elishnorn, which is a small thing but does happen. And then the Scarab God is because I wanted a second I wanted a second anti-control card other than Escape the Wilds, but I wanted one that was good to naturally draw. And honestly, every time I've drawn Scarab God randomly, I've been very happy, just like in random matchups. Like, it's never been bad, and I've drawn it a bunch, and I've cheered for it a few times. Like, I don't really know what left Scarab God on the cutting room floor. To be honest, I think right now, if you asked me, would you rather cut Scarab God or Elishnorn, my answer is Elishnorn. But it's close. I think I'm just going to play both. But yeah.
Also, the answer to what's the opposite of a bucket is an umbrella.
I like the answer of Capsule.
I think that's a good answer too, but I feel like a bucket is like concave up and collects water, and an umbrella by design is concave down and repels water. And so I thought that was a good answer.
All right. So, shall we jump back in a league?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now with Yasharn. And the reason I'm cutting the 3rd Bankbuster specifically for the Yasharn
seems like we're adding more 2-color cards to the deck.
Well, maybe we are, but I'm not playing Niv and no one can make me.
Nice.
Well, let's mulligan.
Nice. I love mulliganing.
This hand's a Sneep. Probably just tuck Hostage Taker?
I think so.
Fabled Passage on 1 for Forest.
Yep.
I think you want cards that ramp. I think it's really important in a lot of matchups to be able to bring to light on 4. Like, for example, against aggro decks, often Deadly Vanity on 4 is lights out, and Deadly Vanity on 5 is sometimes too slow. Also against Creativity, if you find Slaughter Games on 4, it's often lights out, and on 5 is often too slow again. Basically, I think it's really important to have critical mass of ways to cast that card on 4, which Prismari, Command, or Capsule both do, and Cura does, but the card you're naming does not. It's not about grinding necessarily.
A card I was wondering about for that reason was Gilded Goose.
I mean, that sounds decent. I don't know. I don't know if it's better than Kiora, though.
Probably not. Oh, look. Scrybook.
I'm going to play this. I think it's better than killing your elf.
Something, 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 Bolt the Bird. Gilded Goose sucks. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. As far as Bone Crusher Shrine goes, this deck doesn't, lack for spot removal. You have 8 spot removal spells. To be honest, I think that the deck is probably closer to 7 than 9.
Okay.
Insofar as that's a relevant data point.
Mono green.
Okay, so I think the main plan against mono green with this deck is to cast Deadly Vanity. And everything else is kind of a distraction for Deadly Vanity. So this is an interesting spot, though. Because I don't know what we should do. I sort of... we can't play Omnath, notably.
Yeah. Nor can we play Hostage.
I guess we just have to... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We just don't have another play. We have to change the rocks.
Well, we could just not change the rocks with the idea that we're going to wrath them soon.
I think that's not right.
Okay.
Mono green is a scary, scary deck, and we should do this. In fact, to be honest, if our opponent had played basic Forest Elf, I think I might have changed the rocks their Elf onto. So, to stop, Cure into Thing from happening.
Yeah.
But because they played this, I thought they might be playing Elves instead of Mono green.
I also thought they were going to be on Elves.
So, that misapprehension caused me to make this play. But, whatever. Also, our Fabled Passage here is probably getting an island, I think.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. I mean, what I like about the goose idea is that I suspect gaining 3 life with the, lay eggs aspect of the goose would come up pretty decently often in this deck and is pretty good. But, yeah. It's also might be interesting at some point whether we want an Extinction Event or Deadly Vanity, but we'll get to that.
Well, wait, I kind of want to take a hostage.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what we're going to do, I think, if we don't draw land. If we do draw land, I'm not sure. Okay, I kind of want to take this hostage.
I want to take it hostage.
Yeah.
And if they're Boat Green, we're in trouble.
They're not. Nobody plays Boat Green anymore.
Well, nobody plays Overgrown Tomb in their green decks anymore either.
No, but people just haven't cut that because they don't understand.
Yeah, okay.
They thought you needed a Black Store's main to start with, and they still think that because they still don't understand anything.
Yeah.
But I think it's very unlikely they're playing Boat Green. I think they just have an Overgrown Tomb.
Also, does anyone know why this Hostage Taker has weird art? I just bought a Hostage Taker, and this art I don't think exists in real life.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what this art even from.
I would notice it last year, and I was like, I don't remember Hostage Taker having that weird of art. And it doesn't. It's a Moto promo? Okay.
Classic MTGO only art for Hostage Taker.
Okay.
Well, this I don't like, because this could be main deck Leveler, which would destroy us. Yeah.
Oh, that's very bad.
I mean, okay. On the plus side, Deadly Vanity would still get us mostly out of it.
Yeah.
But on the minus side, we need to draw an untapped land right now.
Yeah.
I think. Is basically what we need to do. Do you think we could argue that Bring to Light is an artifact? Nice. Okay, I think we should Deadly Vanity.
Yep.
I think that's our only play.
Yep.
I mean, it's unfortunate this could come back at some point, but we'll just have to deal with that.
Yep.
Because if we Extinction Event, we just can't clean this up. Wait. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the alternative play is.
It could be Tybalt.
Yeah, so we could Tybalt...
Exile the Leveler.
Exile the Leveler, and then we have 5, 6 mana, so we're not that far from then casting the Leveler. But they will have oodles of mana on their turn. I predict that's just losing.
Yeah.
If we Deadly Vanity, so all of this stuff goes away, this goes on a land. They then have 2, 4...
5.
5 is not that much mana.
Wait, no, they have more than that because of Nykthos. Because they'll have 4 Devotion.
Okay, so they make 4, they float... Yeah, so 6 mana?
6 mana, yeah.
7 if they play a land. The problem is they're quite close to bringing back the Cityscape right away, which I don't like.
I mean, because if we Tibalt minus, they'll just attack it with the Troll.
Well, I know, but then we have the Cityscape Leveler kind of coming. But, yeah, it's not... Neither line is that great, actually. Hold on. Let me look at our deck for a moment. Because I'm trying to figure out what I can find.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not really a great slam dunk here. Yeah, I think we have to Deadly Vanity, but it's not great.
I want a Deadly Vanity.
Okay. We can at some point, like our plan here is to try to keep their board under control, and at some point like Scarab Geezy maybe to like deal with the Cityscape Level in the yard, but I admit that I'm describing what could be identified as a long-term plan, and we might lose before we do that.
I mean, wait. What happens if they get back Cityscape Leveler? It doesn't even do anything, right?
Oh, I guess it
just destroys Chain to the Rocks.
Yeah, I guess it's just not that good.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it would probably... Well, I mean, I kill our Omnath. Like, are we going to not play Omnath?
Well, okay, good point.
But, yeah. But, yeah, you're right. It actually, it's not, like, unbeatable or anything. Okay, well, we kind of need this to be a bad storm. But that's okay. Mono Green hits bad storms all the time. Trust me, I should know.
Hey, Nee, thanks for the subscription!
Oh, wow. We gifted a sub to Derek Davis. The Derek Davis.
Wait, so they got Lair Kiora?
Yeah.
That's not that good of a storm.
Well, it's not. The second storm is coming, though.
And hey, Doc Lobster, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. Noted Enchanty specialist Derek Davis getting that sub. Also, arguably not Enchanty specialist, but anyway.
We appreciate, Nee, that you gift a random sub. And when I say that, I mean I appreciate that you gift a random sub.
I'm pretty neutral on it.
Yeah.
Is what I would say. I like the attention and publicity, and I dislike that my money is just being, given away. But that's okay. Okay, so does exiling this elf matter? The elf is 2 mana.
Yeah.
So without the elf, they have like oodles. Wait. So without the elf, this is 4, 5. This makes
5. So that's 8.
And then they untap
with the untap, it goes to 13, and that's without the elf.
Okay, so the elf doesn't matter.
Okay.
Is what I've returned from this. I mean, more mana obviously is always better for them.
Yeah.
But it's not really clear that the elf is that important.
I agree.
Wow.
It also brings me happiness. And I feel like that is very important, That's scary.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to lose this game. Greg is a utility monster, that's true. It's important to know that Greg is a utility monster.
My happiness is priceless. Wow. It's actually, I mean, it's because I'm always happy, so it's literally worthless.
Yeah, if you consider the counterfactual world where you didn't attempt to make Greg happy, he would definitely be happy still.
And hey, Ace Sanity, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. Okay, that was from Exile, or from Graveyard.
Yes. Okay. I mean, the problem with our situation is that we're hoping our opponent runs out of gas, and they have a lot of gas.
Yeah, I mean, they did just find Oath back of Nykthos, which is not very good.
Well, it's more complicated than not very good. The back of Nykthos might be very good. They have 5 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Like, at the very least, they can bring back Seascape Leveler, kill Omnath, and draw a card.
Yeah, that's true.
But I bet they can do better.
Okay.
And I bet we're about to see them do better. They hit a storm off that, which will presumably get cast.
We're probably just dead.
Oh, probably, but, I wanna, see how it goes.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, maybe if, like, our opponent doesn't go all the way off and we draw Bring to Light for Extinction Event, we can win.
Yeah.
Okay. Bull lost entered the battlefield.
Okay, Omnath has left the battlefield.
It's surprising that our opponent just do that rather than untapping Nykthos, getting back Seascape Leveler, and killing our guy that way. I do not believe our opponent is playing optimally.
I think we're gonna lose anyway, though.
Yes, that seems likely.
Does that mean Greg's misery is expensive? Yes.
You think we should concede? Calm down. Let's see what happens. It's anyone's game, really.
Anyone's game has been claimed.
Okay, let's concede.
Nice.
I just want to take a look at my top card,
Oh, is this like Tim Willoughby?
Who's that?
He's a Magic commentator.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so against mono green, I believe we should board in all 4 counterspells and Pithing Needle. So these 6.
Okay, nice.
As for what's bad, I'm not really sure.
Is Slaughter Games good?
No.
Okay.
Elesh Norn is good.
Yes. We can probably cut one of Scarab God Escape, though.
Yeah. I mean, Scarab God does some nice stuff, actually. Like, you can kill stuff, then exile it, but it's a lot of mana.
Yeah, that is a lot of mana.
But that probably never happens. Let's cut Scarab easy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other last 4 cuts are supposed to be, though, really, if I'm being honest. Like, it's possible this should go. I mean, it's fine, but...
Yeah, I mean, the Cityscape thing is awkward.
We'll cut it.
Okay.
I mean, it's bad against Karn generally. Would be a more precise framing.
That's true.
Deadly Vanity, Elesh Norn, clearly good. The 8 exile spells are pretty good. These are good. It's possible maybe this is a no QR matchup.
I was wondering that too.
It doesn't necessarily seem like fast Spring to Lights are that important. Okay, so wait, we need 2 more cuts. What the hell are our last 2 cuts? I actually have no idea.
I mean, is Pithing Needle that good?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if it's not that good, it shouldn't be in our side.
I understand, but I mean, this is making me think. What's happening now is making me think we're over sideboarding.
Well, it's possible Veto's not that good. Like, we want strokes, but not Veto's. Right? Like,
yeah.
Like these 4 cards are all in here for other matchups, but this counters Cavalier of Thorns. This just counters Storm and Walkers.
Yeah.
It's decent. Maybe it's not good enough.
Let's cut Veto.
This is sane, what we're doing here. I don't know if it's right. Yeah, we can try this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. I think Pithing Needle is a lot better than Veto as a sideboard card.
That makes sense.
I mean, this hand is all comes into play tap lands, but I think it might be a keep.
Yeah.
It's obviously Awk, but like, it's just, if we draw 1 comes to play untapped land, then it's turn 3 Fable.
Yeah.
And then like, we can follow up with attack, treasure, Omnath, Fable passage, which is awesome.
And we have Chained, which I feel like is pretty good.
I think we should keep.
I want to keep.
And we should play Spars. Yeah.
Jinx.
Oh, hi, H-Fang. Welcome to Bring to Light Omnath stream.
Number 2!
You missed us trophying with a single match win.
But consider that Andrew has the power of friendship. Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh reference?
I don't know.
In Yu-Gi-Oh, they talk about the power of friendship a lot.
Okay, our opponent found Basic Forest.
Okay.
Well, that's not... As far as 4 mana spells I could draw go, that is probably the best one.
I agree. We just... Well, yeah. Andrew just had a league sitting at 4-0 from last night. And we just closed it out on stream.
I am surprised our opponent kept this hand. But anyway, let's play Catch or Try 'em.
Agreed.
And it's important to remember that we're going to Extinction Event odd, most likely, if we Extinction Event.
Yeah.
So therefore, like... we want to try to keep our creatures as even as possible. Okay, this hand is just not a keep, opponent. I assure you, I'm a mono green expert. The hand you have kept is not a keep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have some interesting questions. Specifically, are you interested in playing Fable?
Holding the land?
Well, I guess we should probably play it because we can just loot into a land.
Yeah, I think I want to do that.
And then we just won't crack it.
Wait, let's play Omnath.
Why?
Nah, good point.
I think playing Fable's better.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I think we want to play Fable, play it, go.
Yeah.
And then next turn, we will loot some Chain the Rocks away into, like, probably discard second Omnath, second Chain the Rocks, something like that.
Yeah.
Into a lane, then we'll just go attack, make a treasure, play Omnath, play land, break Fable, like, proc Omnath.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty good. Okay, well, our opponent did nothing and died.
Okay.
Okay, well... Also, if 2 counters against mono green is correct, this makes this split make a ton of sense to me, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Because, like, when I was playing the deck, I was like, what matchup is Stroke better than Veto? And the list I came up with was only mono green.
Yeah.
So, if the list is only mono green, then having this exact split when you want exactly 2 counters mono green is very logical.
Yeah.
But it is sort of unclear to me if all we're doing is upgrading our vetoes to needles, if needle is actually supposed to be in our sideboard. I think needle is a reasonable cut from this sideboard.
Okay.
We could cut it instead of the third Bank Buster, for example, but I haven't loved the third Bank Buster.
Yeah.
Andre Klepklatch, friend of the stream, loves third Bank Buster though, and he told me he would cut the second needle before it.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, this hand is slow as dirt. But maybe we should mulligan?
I mean, it's pretty... We are playing mono green.
Yeah, we probably just shouldn't keep this, is my guess. Like, if it had a Bring to Light, so we could, like, catch back up, that'd be one thing.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, we're gonna fall behind, and then we have no plan, and we don't... And, like, we're gonna have to break the Failed Passage for red on 2, so we can't... Like, it's...
Yeah.
It's very awkward, actually. Like, we can't Binding on 2. Our first play will be turn 3 on the draw. There's no way that's good.
Okay,
enough.
mulligan.
Oh, God. I mean, I don't like this hand, but I think it's probably a keep.
Yeah, I think it's also a keep.
I mean, we'll hope we can Besage you something or something.
Yeah.
Keep and tuck Norn, I think.
Yeah.
Norn is good, but I think it's clearly the tuck here.
Yeah. Like, this hand just isn't that much worse than the last one, and... Would we have kept if Leyline was changed? I think yes.
Certainly. Yeah, I think not close, yes.
I'd play that one.
Yeah, because it makes white in case we draw Chain the Rocks, and then we can play Catch Your Triumph.
Yep.
Okay.
And it also makes green in case we Besage you something.
Okay, what you said is more or less the exact opposite of true. Greg and I work together nearly constantly for all Magic things ever.
Yeah.
So describing us as rivals is like the exact opposite of reality.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I would say most people that... Well, try 'em go.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, we're just going to have to hope to weather the storm here. It's looking grim, but, you know.
Yep. Nee and Andrew are nemesis.
Yeah, that's closer to true. Okay, well, if they hit Nykthos here, I will Besage you it.
Well...
They hit no land. Okay.
You see, the thing about mono green is it's a bit like the Pokemon Charmeleon.
Yeah, I am aware of that. I think whoever originally said that was very wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that is insane.
I think I just want to play Tap Sacred Foundry Go.
Yep.
Well, we could pick up Gigantha in theory, but I think it's wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think it's not unlikely we'll want to Besage you something this turn. Like, for example, if our opponent does have Stone Nothing, we'll just Besage you Lair. And if they play a Nykthos, I'll Besage you it as the soonest opportunity, basically.
Yeah. And hey, Reflex2, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Okay. Well, I do like our opponent not doing a lot. I don't love that we're taking 9 points of damage, but that's okay. And I think we should still Beseiju Lair if they do nothing. Yeah, I want to Beseiju Lair.
Okay.
Because the Lair beatdowns are going to be pretty serious, I think. And we can't do it next turn.
Yep.
Do you think they'll find a land?
Maybe.
Or do you think they'll find Overgrown Tomb?
They might.
I hope they find out. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Wait, they still... Why didn't they cast this?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm going to play Omnath.
Yep.
Red, white, blue, green. Even saying their color is just for Greg.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if we get to live through this turn...
You don't have to... You just have to not say I'm wrong, you know? That's all I want.
I mean, okay, if we get to untap here, even if we untap with Omnath in the bin, we're kind of in business.
Yeah, agreed.
Because Extinction Event here will be very devastating.
Okay, I mean, that's scary.
It's scary, for sure. I mean, we could still also Deadly Vanity. I mean, I know that will give them a good card on top, but, like, their mana will be destroyed.
Their mana will be destroyed, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Well, they are out of mana.
Yeah, so I don't really know what they're finding here. I mean, but now they have...
Now I want a Deadly Vanity.
Well, I want to see what they're wishing for.
Okay. Agreed.
Like, they have 5 mana, so they could, for example, put... I guess they can't put...
How do they have 5 mana?
Well, they have... If we Deadly Vanity, the Wolffellow
Hand
lives.
I see, okay.
So that's 5. Like, what if we Extinction Event, can we attack down the Karn? I guess not.
No, because of human token.
Yeah, okay. Well, we should probably Deadly Vanity then.
That's a good draw. Because we can do both, right?
No.
No.
We have
We're
9
1 mana off. Okay.
And unfortunately, we have to play Fable and Break it this turn because...
Yeah.
It's like sad that we have to.
Yeah.
Escape? I don't understand. How does Escape help? Oh, it deals 4 to walkers?
Oh, and it,
Wait.
Then we can do both Bring to Lights.
But then their creatures all lit. Like, you're just saying we don't care about any of the creatures. Like, wait a minute.
No, I think we're saying Escape Extinction Event.
So, oh wait, because that gives us 5 and 5.
I mean, assuming we get at least 1 untapped land in the top 5.
Well, that's very likely.
And even if we don't, we'll deal 4 to Karn.
Yeah, okay. I'm in. This sounds good.
Okay.
I think this sounds like a line that wins.
Yeah.
Which nothing else we've looked at really seems to do, as far as I can tell.
Yep.
Okay, so what land should I find, though?
I think you need Swamp. If you want to cast Escape, you need Swamp.
Oh, I just need to find Swamp. Okay, well then I'm finding Swamp.
Yep.
You are right. Omnath is a very good magical card. Are you aware of that?
Yes. Well, except I don't like it.
I don't think being aware it's good is related to liking it. Okay, we hit at least 1 untapped land.
I mean, I think we should do...
We also hit Pithing Needle, but I still think we should just do the thing.
Yep. So we're going to play Stomping Ground untapped, deal 4 to Omnath, and then cast Extinction Event.
Yep. Deal 4 using Omnath, yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay. Blue, green, white, red, and this doesn't matter.
Yep.
Extinction Event.
Do you want to hit? Never mind.
Oh, sorry. What did you want to hit?
I was wondering about Tybalt, but yeah, this is way better.
I think this is way better.
Yeah.
They have Nykthos in play. We just want to kill their permanents. Odd. Nice. And do we want to trade 4 for 1?
I think no.
Close.
I guess it is a little close. Don't forget we have a bunch of cards to play next turn.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that great cards. I think we should attack.
Okay.
It's close, but I think with Omnath and play gaining life, I think this is better.
Yeah.
Well...
I wonder if we were supposed to attack Karn before all of this? Like, just before we made a play?
Oh, to force the human to chump?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be better. Just like, well, we could also... Yeah, that was probably right. Also, don't forget they found Asika's Chariot. So,
Oh, I did forget that.
well, I remembered it, but I think
Okay.
I think it didn't change anything.
Yeah.
Like, I assume they're going to cast Asika's Chariot this turn, but
Yep. We
I think-
could Pithing Needle it.
I think it's pretty beatable. Can't we just block it?
Yeah.
I just don't think we're that afraid. Like, it's fine. Oh, and we definitely should attack with Omnath because we're going to re-Omnath, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think we are. So let's attack.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I love attacking last turn. And we'll accept whatever they want to do to Omnath if they want to do something to it. Great. Good work, Omnath. Okay, re-Omnath. I guess I could play a land first. Whatever, let's draw a card first.
Yep. Because if it's Fabled Passage, we might want to play it.
Yeah. This leaves up... Yeah, Swamp and Spara seems right.
Yep.
And my intent... Oh. Should we chain a cat token?
I kind of like chain a cat token, Needle Karn go.
I mean, so then they can... They'll probably sack a Wolf Willow Crew this that way.
And we'll block and re-Omnath next turn.
Yeah, it's totally fine. But I'm saying, do we want to hold on to chains? Does chains anything matter? I kind of think.
Oh, okay. Wait, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I kind of just want to play Rogren, Pithing Needle Karn, and pass.
Okay. Oh, and gain 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's part of why we were so unconcerned about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Sack Wolf was pretty good for us. I guess that's true. But I mean, it's like if they have a better play, they can also just play Wolf Shark's Crew with that. I really just never think chaining a cat token matters.
Okay.
Okay, so Karn, the Great Creator.
Yep.
And pass. Well, our opponent has forgotten about the beast several times, so I do think it's important to assign some probability mass to the idea they might continue to forget about beast. But I still think this is the right play.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like this.
Agreed.
Well, I mean, with Karn Needled, Chain the Rocks is in our hand. It's not that bad, but obviously it's still good. Okay. Well, if they don't re-nick those, they still can't, go nuts. Yeah. But... Oh, no, wait. Now they can. If they have a land drop, they can. Okay. Now they're going nuts.
God, they have another storm? No, they have another.
They have 2 storms in the bin, 3 storms in the bin. They have a million storms in the bin right now.
Okay.
I mean, I do somewhat suspect that, Enchanties, this deck is unfavored but winnable against green. And these games have done nothing to disabuse me of that notion.
Yeah.
Well, we're pretty dead now. Not really sure what we can do.
I mean, we can play Tybalt.
Well, I'm wondering if if we cycle, if there's anything we can draw that will save us.
Oh,
but I don't know what it is.
Well, how good is just another Leyline Binding?
Take
out both calves.
Not good.
Yeah.
Then they just the storm chaining will continue.
Yeah.
In fact, if we drew that card, it might be right to target Kiora.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I think. Cycling into a Fabled Passage gives us Tybalt Chained. I mean, that is good, actually. Tybalt Chained, well, it's not that good because they still have Flashback Storms, but
yeah,
it's kind of a shot. But maybe at that point we should just play Chained.
We do still have Deadly Vanity in our deck, right?
Yes.
I mean, I get that they get to put some cards on top of their library, but
well, it's just that we can't Deadly Vanity. We can't cycle in Deadly Vanity and an untap land.
That's true.
That's the issue. But I kind of am coming around to we should cycle.
Okay, let's cycle. Xander's Lounge, probably?
Sure, Xander's Lounge. Mm-mm. Okay, I mean, I think we Tybalt Chain now.
Yeah, okay, we drew it. That's kind of insane, but yeah.
It's not even that insane, but it's what we should do. Mm-mm.
It's more insane that we, like, discussed a 3-outer and then just drew it, but, you know.
Yes.
Are we playing another swamp? No.
No, but...
Oh my god, we have no black mana.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't allowed to tap this to do this.
Oh yeah, disaster.
Well...
Okay, we're here.
It's fine. So... Yeah, I guess I wasn't... My apologies, chat. Yeah, I screwed it up. Alright. Let's get a Plains.
Sure.
Well, I think this isn't actually that much worse, to be honest. Because we could spar his headquarters and just draw Bring to Light.
That's true.
Like, which is maybe even better,
yeah,
to be honest, if we had the land. But I definitely don't have the option of doing that now. Okay, I also didn't hit.
Yeah.
Well. Mm-mm. And I guess let's cycle again. And then presumably play Sylvan Carriage.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Everything's fine.
Well, everything's fine in the sense that because we've needled Karn, we are unlikely to literally lose the game on our opponent's next turn.
Yes.
But that is merely unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, they could just get Cityscape level, like...
Right, if the Cityscape level is currently in their main deck, which it should be,
yeah,
they can storm enough times potentially that they didn't use Kiora pre-storm, which is wrong, by the way. They just missed out on Kiora and tap just now.
Okay, yeah.
Because they just stormed into Kiora. But anyway, so
wait, they stormed into Troll.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was 2 triggers from Kiora storm. Okay, never mind. They still punted, but they were unpunished.
Yeah. I mean, there might have been a Kiora that they might have rather gotten.
Yeah.
But
we'll never know the answer to that.
Yep.
But look, all we really need is for our opponent to simply not have any Seascape levels in our deck, not beat us here, then we draw Bring to Light, then we Deadly Vanity, then we exile, then we kill all their stuff, then they put some cards best on top, then we win from there.
Yeah.
It's really not asking all that much.
Easy.
Like, come on, chat. I think we have ones of percentage to win this game.
Nice. I love ones of percentage.
Mm-mm. Certainly not tens of percentage. Ooh, no, wait. Now we're dead.
Oh, we are dead.
Yeah, that kills us, which just happened here. The Nicol Bolas should be able to trivially remove the... Wait. What?
I assume that means they have Leveler in hand. Or they're just going to keep storming.
Yeah.
Oh, or that.
Okay, I'm conceding now.
Okay, you may concede.
Well, we're dead right now. If our opponent knows how to combo, which is an assumption, we are currently dead on board. Yeah, I mean, the Bolas Needle thing comes up all the time, trust me. As a mono green expert and advocate for Bolas since the printing of Stonebrain,
yeah,
it comes up more than you'd think.
Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to get more coffee again.
Sure.
I'll be back momentarily. Entertain chat.
How should I do that?
Maybe funny faces. I've heard those are funny.
I doubt that. Yeah, that Love Stroke piece did sure sit on the sidelines of the whole game for reasons that no one understands.
It was on an adventure.
Yeah, I guess it was on an adventure.
It was a really fun adventure.
I think insofar, I think it's debatable that I have a nemesis. Let's see, who's beaten me the most times in high level tournaments? Like, there is someone. Yeah, I'm not really sure who my nemesis is. Yeah. Wait, Greg, where's the candle? Chat's asking about the candle sponsor.
It's on fire.
Oh.
It's the one thing.
It's this charcoal and black teak candle. So, you know.
Where's the candle?
Well, no, it was you put it in a part of the desk where it doesn't normally sit.
Okay.
In my defense. Now, you could accuse my defense of being feeble, and that would be very reasonable, but you know. Mm-mm. Well, it'll be an interesting mulligan decision when you get back. Mm-mm. Well, there's a chance this hand is a keep, is the thing. Like, basically, if we hit any land, more or less, our curve is Kiora into Bring the Light on 4, or, I mean, maybe we need another land to do that too, but I don't think this hand is that horrible. It's not great. Like, look, these 3 cards are in it. We're very... It's like not that unlikely that he casts Bring to Light on 4, right? Greg, what do you think about this hand? I think it's close.
Oh god, it's awkward.
I mean, I feel like if this hand draws any land, it might be good. Well,
I want a mulligan. I agree with chat. I feel like it needs to draw 2 lands. Are you on the play or draw?
Draw.
That does make it better.
I mean, it might be a mulligan. I think it's quite close. It's probably a mulligan. Okay, I'm mulling.
Nice.
Also, sorry I queued up. I just did it without thinking about it.
No. I wanted you to.
Okay.
Keep this. It's much better.
Well, it is much better. Mm-mm. It's actually sort of close here whether I should take Sacred Foundry or Swamp. Because Swamp is the 5th color, so that's 1 mana bindings, but it's probably less important than just like my mana being generically functional.
I think I would tuck Swamp.
Yeah, like, I don't have a great use for, like, the Sacred Foundry right now, but I just, like, suspect things will end up such that I will be happy I have a Sacred Foundry.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have an incredibly specific justification.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's very bold of you to assume that opponents do anything. Wow, our first hand went... Oh, man, we're playing against Red Black Sack? We get to Yasharn them?
Oh, baby!
Yeah, so I've never lost the Red Black Sack, but both Lucas and Bob and Cheese expressed a lot of, like, fear regarding the matchup, so that's why we added the Yasharn. But we'll see how it performs. But yeah, I have also not played Red Black Sack very many times, so I'm not very confident about the matchup. But I did win convincingly, I would say. Okay, so it's possible that we should play Island, have Binding up here.
Oh.
It might cost us 2 life, but it seems like it's probably right.
That seems right.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of hard for me. Like, we bind, like, a pretty high percentage of their turn 3 plays, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Especially just, like, with double BTLs coming. Like, I don't know. I'm just, like, pretty worried about the short run and not that worried about the long run.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Also, accusations that our opponent would do something have been proving distinctively false by this game. As you can see, our opponent's doing nothing.
Uh-huh.
Wow,
that's nothing.
That's very weird, actually, what just happened. Red Black Sack doesn't generally play Bone Crusher Giant at all.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm ecstatic we left up this.
Nice.
Just main phase it, just right now.
It is the best phase.
I mean, they might sack in response. I assume they will, but, you know.
Yeah.
But look at us just being rewarded for those tight land sequencing plays. Mm-mm. I think Stomping Ground? But it could be Sacred Foundry. I think Sacred Foundry.
Okay, cool. That's what I want too.
With intent to discard the other Sacred Foundry, most likely.
Yeah, probably discarding the 2 lands here. Although, I don't know, maybe we'll just discard 1 land, like...
Yes, our opponent has the green-red flip land. I assume they're playing Corvals, is what this means.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of a disaster, but...
Well, I mean, we still get to loot. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I like looting. I mean, I think we'll be discarding 1 of these lands, and our second discard is unknown at this time.
Are they gaining 3 life?
I don't know if that was what our opponent meant to click. I think maybe they were trying to... Yeah.
Okay.
Bone Crusher coming down, maybe? They only have 2 cards. Could also be, like, Fable. Okay. Well, we are at a low life total, which isn't great against Relic Sack, but that's okay. Well, I think we should clearly discard a land, and discarding 2 isn't unreasonable.
I think I want to discard Spara's Sacred Foundry.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Like, maybe this is greedy because we do need to cast Winged Light, but I just, like, we're probably going to draw a 5th land or a thing that makes mana or, like, something.
Yeah. What's the plan to bring to light for? Tibble?
Probably Tibble, yeah.
Okay.
Could also just be, like, literal Omnath. Like, you want to gain life in this matchup pretty badly. Because, like, the way... So, chat, for those who aren't feeling from Relic Sack, the way Relic Sack usually beats controlling decks, which includes us, is to kind of get them, like, lowish, and then, like, burn them out with a combination of, like, Witch's Oven, Cauldron Familiar, Mayhem Devil, etc., etc., etc.
Oh, that's very scary.
Yeah, it is. But, you know. The problem is now they're going to, like, sack a food and sack a treasure and kill our goblin or something.
Yeah.
But, so be it. Oh, okay. I think we might want to discard 3rd Fable. What do you think of that? It doesn't seem very good to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so if they let our guy attack, do we want to attack with it?
I think so, yeah. I think we should go to combat.
And then, like, just let them block with Devil?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure if that's right, but it's reasonable. It may depend on what we're bringing to light for. I guess what's nice about this is we can then sack our treasure while they're taking it. Okay, wait, this is great. So we attack our treasure, that does give them a free ping.
Oh, that's true.
But I think we should sack our treasure anyway. We could bring to light for Omnath.
Yeah.
We can then second BTL. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Now, what's bad about that is if their one card is... So wait, we have to make sure they can't kill our Omnath, like, in response. Or something. Oh, cool. Thanks, Sarah, for the milestone, I guess. I don't know.
Which, I guess they... Well, they can't, right? With their board. They have 3 sacks. They can sack 1 food, a treasure, and something to Witch's Oven.
Yes. You're right. So... They can't kill Omnath. I think we should just play Omnath.
Okay.
Mostly because I just think that, like... Oh, we have to sack off Passage. Wait, shit. That's true. Sacking up the Passage check is really annoying.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well then I just think we should BTL right now.
Okay, and get Tibble?
Yeah, and Exile Mayhem Devil.
Yep.
Or just get Deadly Vanity, actually. But it's kind of close.
I think I want Tibble.
I'm pretty worried about death, is the main thing.
Okay.
But I think I want to shock Temple Guard and do that.
Okay.
Like, rather than sack this.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I prefer Tybalt's, even though we might take 4 down to 3. By the way, they have this in play. Oh, geez, it's really tough to do that.
I mean, we could Extinction Event. I guess that's just worse than Deadly Vanity.
It's strictly the same. I mean, we can't keep...
Yeah.
I guess it's worse. I sort of think we should just kill everything.
Okay, let's kill everything. I think that's better.
And I guess maybe we should use... Wait, so I guess I think maybe we should use Extinction Event.
Because you want to keep the Goblin?
Well, I guess what's nice about Deadly Vanity is they try to sack and, like, ping things down in response.
Oh, does it target?
No, you choose on resolution.
Okay,
that's what's appealing about it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Is that, like, we could keep either of our things?
Oh, wait, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. The only advantage of Extinction Event is really that it keeps the Deadly Vanity, like, in the deck. No, they both let us keep one of our creatures. We would be choosing odd on event. This does not have an odd CMC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the right pick.
Yep. I like that. Right. Okay, yeah. Ben is right.
Right. I know they would ping the token response. Well, okay, but see, like, this is getting really complicated. Then my follow-up question is, do you believe our opponent pinging the token response is an outcome that is better or worse for us?
Yeah.
Because the answer is not straightforward. I think that, possibly we want them to kill the token with pings. But, now we're getting to, PV's rule type of thing. You shouldn't make a play that gives your opponent a choice, even if you think you know what the choice is. I don't know. This gets very complex.
Okay, well, this is great.
Yes. Sure. Okay. So here, our opponent is going to get to whack us with the Hive, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we will follow up by just bringing to Light Omnath, I think, and then just start gaining 4 a turn, and we can gain 8 the first turn with the, Fable, playable on our turn, crack it on their turn trick.
Oh, sure, okay.
So, that, I think, will be pretty good. Is it good enough to win? I'm not sure. But it seems pretty reasonable. To be honest, I think this is a matchup where often naturally drawing Omnath is better than drawing Bring to Light. And we have not done that, which is sad. But, they're just completely tapped out. Yeah. We should definitely do this. White. Oh, no, wait. That's the green, red. And this one doesn't matter.
Oh, right. We don't have a black source.
Well, we have a treasure, but we're not going to use it.
Yeah.
Well, the difference is you have to choose upon putting on the stack versus choosing on resolution. That is a significant difference.
Yeah, so when you declare the spell cast, if it says choose, if it doesn't have the word target, you get to choose when the spell resolves.
So I don't want to get Giganta here because I want to gain 4 twice. And to gain 4 twice, I need to play this and then crack it on their turn, is the reason I'm not getting Giganta. But I'm aware I could do that. The question I think here is, do we want to attack with Goblin Shaman or do you want to leave it back to block?
I want to attack.
Okay, and then you want to, if they attack with Hive, you plan double block with Reflection Omnath?
Yep.
Okay, I'm in. I just want to talk about it.
We could also just take 3 because we're gaining 4, but I don't really like that.
No. I think preserving our life total is really important.
The other thing about if Deadly Vanity said target and just had that one target, then they could counter it by killing your target. Because if a spell has any number of targets and all the targets are removed while the spell is still on the stack, the spell does not resolve.
Okay, I think I make sure we respond to this with Fabled Passage. Crack.
That makes sense. I want to do that.
Maybe I should have actually upkeeped it, but whatever. I did do that.
Sure.
Swamp?
Swamp. Oh, now we can Reflections the Omnath to draw a card? That's so nice.
Oh, I love Reflections Omnath. Great play.
Yeah.
Well thought out, Greg. Well thought out.
Oh, or we could get Gigantha and Reflections that.
Ooh, nice.
That's like a way to give it haste to get him in for 5.
I can't take these discussions. They're so unhinged. See, now our opponent does have Cat Oven, which means they are draining us slowly.
Uh-huh.
But on the other hand, we're gaining life faster than we're getting drained, I think. Nice. Okay, so do I want to cycle that or just get Gigantha? I think just get Gigantha.
Yeah.
So let's buy Gigantha. And then do you think I should Reflection... I probably should leave Reflection up, I think. Right?
Why?
So I can make a blocker and block with it on their turn.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, I guess if they trade for the Goblin, wait. No, I guess it doesn't really make sense. Huh. Okay, let's just attack with the Goblin then.
Right, we can't give it haste, we just make a copy that has haste.
Yeah. Okay, I want to attack with the Goblin.
Yeah.
I hope everyone is in on the bit and not just incredibly confused, but I'm okay with being incredibly confused.
Yeah.
Okay, they are going to just block with a cat, but that's fine. We got our treasure. We're happy.
Yeah.
And then one nice thing about Giganta, by the way, this is an incredibly weird fact about this deck. If you ever have Giganta in play, you can tap it for mana, as you might be aware, and it doesn't help with most things. It only spends generic costs, but it's actually very good at helping with Scarab God because it makes 2 mana for the activation.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
And like it's sometimes challenging.
Have we played a land?
Yes. Okay. It's sometimes challenging to have blue black up. So like this making 2 blue blacks for the Scarab God is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Also, then you can just hold it up as a blocker and on their end step tap it to use the Scarab God. It really works very well with a Scarab God.
Have we considered that putting legendary creatures plus Fable in the same deck is poor deck building? You see, the issue is because of Commander in the Year of Our Lord 2023, all creatures are legendary. Because if they ever make a single creature non-legendary, everyone's going to whine that it can't be their commander. So Fable's just bad with creatures, I think.
Well, I was going to say, have you considered that it's poor deck building to play lands and spells and not play Fable?
That's a good point, too.
So we really were just kind of in a bind, either way. It's poor deck building.
Yeah. Wow, they have a lot of rectangles.
Okay, on their end step, I want to make a copy of this.
That makes sense.
And if they kill in response, whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cycle.
I think so.
I guess I shouldn't tap Swamp.
Yeah, good point.
Fool me once, shame on me, but fool me twice,
Yeah.
Oh, that might be good. Okay, so should we do some bashing?
Yeah.
I mean, we could also change first, actually, to change like this. I kind of like chain this and make a big attack.
Wait, why don't we chain the 3-2?
I guess no reason, really. Okay, we can chain the 3-2.
Okay.
But I'm not very scared of any of their stuff.
Me neither.
And I mean, we can even... I guess we could even Reflections the Copy Goblin pre-combat, too. Like, just do this.
Sure.
And then, what? I think Alpha?
Yeah.
Who is the beatdown? And my plan is to Beseiju the Fable, so I don't think I'm going to play Fable to gain life, or play Beseiju to gain life.
Okay. And we like that more than Besiegeing the Oven?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, all existing food still turns into chumps, so...
Oh, that's true.
Like, it's not that great, yeah. Maybe Besiegeing the Hive of the Eye Tyrant is better? I don't know, but...
Yeah, I think maybe if they spend their mana to animate, they should Besiege the Hive.
I like that.
I predict that won't happen, but...
Maybe this time is a little ambitious. Maybe we just leave back like one thing. I'm not sure, but it's definitely fine. Mayhem Devil's still a very scary draw, though.
That's true.
Okay. Not sure why this is being main phase exactly. Maybe
I bet they have Deadly Dispute.
Oh. Well, that could make sense, yeah.
Oh, or Fatal Push.
Oh, that makes sense too. Okay. Well, a little sad to lose that. Kind of wish I played Beseiju now. Not really. Uh-oh, is this Corvold?
No, it's Giganta.
Okay. So we could consider Extinction Eventing odd, but then it's pretty odd for us too. So I guess we just take 2.
Yep.
And I think Boseiju the Reflections.
Well...
Maybe just untap?
I kind of want to untap. It just costs 1, and we have a billion treasures.
Yeah, okay.
So we could Beseiju the Oven and Extinction Event odd.
Yeah, I mean, that won't get the cat. The cat will sack the oven response, but yeah. They'll sack cat in response and just bring back on our end step.
Oh, true. Okay.
I don't really think that's very appealing.
Okay. Then I think we should Beseiju
I think we should just... Yeah, I think we should just do this.
Yep.
And pass. Holding this for many reasons.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah, sadly, I think now we're kind of losing, actually, now they could have pushed Omnath. I mean, we're not, like, very far behind. Like, we have lots of top decks that win the game. The issue is so do they.
Yeah.
Like, we're drawing to mainly, like, Omnath and BTL and, like, Scarab Geezy, like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're drawing to Corvold and Mayhem Devil, either of which will end the game more or less immediately.
Yeah.
So, like, it's kind of anyone's game. And, like, both of us have some redraws and, like, Deadly Speeds and Fables and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, like, I think the game is close to a straight coin flip right now, is my guess as to what the situation.
Ooh, I like that if we get Scarab God, we can take a Mayhem Devil.
Yes. Getting Mayhem, your opponent's Mayhem Devil is very, very good.
Do you want to instead make a... Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're right. I was worried about the clock.
Oh, sure.
So I was trying to play quickly. Okay, chain the stupid thing, the elk.
Sure. It doesn't matter that much, but yeah, it's fine.
Mm-mm. And then I guess pass?
Yeah.
I mean, I could copy this attack, but no, it's bad.
No,
okay. I gotta play quickly is the main thing. 'Cause the problem is this is game 1.
This is game 1. The good news is they have to do a lot of clicking.
Yes.
Also, we are just dying to this.
I know.
Which is a little sad.
Well, we need to find another Omnath.
Yep.
Like, our 30-card deck has 2 Bring to Lights and 3 Omnaths, so, I don't know, it has plenty of bangers. It's just, like, we don't have them right now. Okay, so now I'm going to use 0, which is, I believe, is Yield until end step.
Ooh, okay.
Because, and if something happens to our Reflection before then, I will just accept not making a copy.
Yep.
To save clock time. Good work, Yield until end step. Mm-mm. I think Swamp doesn't matter with these 4 in play.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not the greatest. Yeah, I mean, Tilt is very, very good in this matchup.
Wow, exclamation point deck list works?
Didn't you update it?
No, it's exclamation point deck.
Yeah, I think there's like many different commands in MTGBot that like are all like I think MTGBot is smart.
It's smart and just will do any, but people do exclamation point list sometimes, and that doesn't work.
Well, I mean, I assume it's hard coded.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's like dynamically assessing it, but I think it has several hard coded variants. Yeah, I don't think exclamation deck image is gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we lose. That's unfortunate. To be fair, the Reflection would have dealt us just as much damage as as a Witch's Oven.
That's true.
So like killing it did still gain us life relative to play the Beseiju, but you know.
We jinxed it when we said we were winning. And hey, Broccoli, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Well, I mean, in our defense, we were winning when we said we were winning. Okay, we can cast the Witch's Oven, I guess.
I think we should maybe concede.
Oh. Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's concede.
Okay.
Okay, we were going to lose.
Yeah.
But see, like, it's weird because we can take the Witch's Oven and then we can start sacking our fabled things and make foods and gain life.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
It gets really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's very complicated. Anyway... So Rest in Peace against this deck is medium. It's okay. I don't know if it's worth boarding it.
Okay. I mean, what do we want to take out?
Well, Needle I think is good, actually.
Oh, Needling Oven?
Just like straight up Needling Oven, yeah. I think that's better than Rest in Peace, because it stops Oven shenanigans.
Yeah. So Slaughter Games is bad, right?
Slaughter Game is bad. I think Extinction Event is bad. I think
Okay.
we just leave the one Wrath.
Okay.
Elish Doing shuts off Cat, which is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Rip does not interact with Mayhem Devil. The only point of Rip is it stops Cat Oven. It stops basically nothing else. You think Bankbuster's good? Oh yeah, I like Bankbuster. I'm not sure what to cut though, is the issue. Like, this set of cards is what I like. But we have to cut 3? I mean, I guess Norn doesn't do that much is the thing.
We can cut Norn.
We also could potentially shave Chain to the Rocks. But it's not that good. I mean, Bobby, Fable's a really good card.
Yeah.
If Reflections never does anything, it's great. Like, I don't know. I don't think you need Reflections to be good.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a Kiora matchup.
Maybe it's not a Scarab God. Like,
Well, if you've ever taken an opponent's Mayhem Devil, it is insane.
That's
but I guess that's not that likely because your move's mostly exiling.
yeah. Well,
But it's also a pretty good grinding card.
Yeah, okay. Keep it in. I think cutting Elish Norn makes a lot of sense.
I think maybe we cut Norn and, like, a few Chain to the Rocks.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
That seems fine.
Like, I don't hate Chain to the Rocks or anything, but I think shaving it is reasonable.
Yeah. Does sideboarding use a different slot time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's also true that Reflections targets Reflections, which is nice. Also, to talk more about Reflections, I think this deck uses the first 2 chapters incredibly well. Like, Treasures are great in our 5-color deck, right?
Yeah.
And, like, the looting is great in our 27 land deck with a bunch of incredibly high impact spells. Like, I think it's a pretty good card in this deck. This hand seems great.
Yep.
We might get to see Selfless Glyphweaver in the rarely seen Selfless Glyphweaver mode.
Nice.
Also, we can cast a nice 3-mana land binding.
Reflections has 5 good targets. The other 3 Reflections, Hostage Taker.
Wait, Bobby, the treasure is insanely important. The treasure is, like, very, very, very good. Like, this deck is playing, the best mode of the card in this deck is it makes a 2/2 that attacks for treasures. Like,
Oh, I guess they're gonna take Sylvan Caryatid.
that is unfortunate. But, like, Champion of Wits does not let you cast Bring to Light on turn 4. Champion of Wits does not fix your mana in your deck with that's 5 colors. Like,
Yeah.
Champion of Wits does, like, I would not be playing the card if it didn't make a treasure.
The Fable token is just better Ragavan has been claimed.
I mean, that is sort of true. It's not exactly true, but it is kind of true. Okay, well, now what we need to do is draw 2 lands.
Uh-huh.
Would you play Ragavan in this deck? Well, yes. That's an easy question to answer.
It sounds like you would get some game losses, though.
I mean, if a judge informed me that I was allowed to register Ragavan in my deck, I would play it in my deck for more or less all Pioneer decks. Depending on the Pioneer deck, the change I'd make would be more or less radical.
Nice. If Ragavan was legal in the format, you'd probably play a different deck. I mean, that's fair.
But the hypothetical isn't necessarily is Ragavan legal in the format. The hypothetical could be a judge informs you that you may add Ragavan to your deck right now as a special one-time exception.
So wait, do you want a binding? Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't, I think.
Okay.
But it's... Sorry. Well, maybe I do now.
I mean, we could play 2/3.
Like, I don't really want to kill this.
Yeah.
Maybe we want to bind this? I don't know.
I think that's what I would bind.
I think we should play Glyphweaver and pass.
Okay.
Like, mostly I'm just pretty afraid of Mayhem Devil.
Yeah. And I think it'd be reasonable for them to have it in... Oh, in fact, they knew we had binding. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the 2/3 also does something pretty sick here, which is we can Yasharn with Self-Glyphweaver backup.
That's insane. It does exile itself. It does not sacrifice itself.
Yes. So, it actually all works. Like, protecting Yasharn from Fatal Push is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
But we actually have managed to find a way to do that. Also, another important aspect about this current game, when we Yasharn, we'll find 2 basics and put them in our hand.
Oh, that's so good!
Like, it sounds stupid for me to just say, but it's just true. Like, we will. I think they block, but it's
I want
close.
to block.
Like, if they play Mayhem Devil, sack the treasure to kill this, I think that's just fine with us, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it would be bad to draw the Forester Plains here. That is true. Okay. Goodbye, Mayhem Devil.
Or goodbye, Goblin Token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, the opposite of that.
Gotta save those treasures for later, opponent.
I mean, I'm pretty... I'm excited about what's about to happen in our game. I hope you didn't think the Earth was going to be placable, because it's about to be really implacable.
So freaking implacable.
Oh, that's sad. All right.
I mean, I'm glad they used that card.
Yeah. I mean, they could just have another one now for our
Yeah.
Yasharn, but... Sure. I think we should still do it, though, right?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I guess part of it is just...
Well, the lands are good, too.
Yeah, the fact the card draws us 2 lands is very good. If we draw a land, maybe we consider alternatives. Nope. Okay, slam it. See, what's great about casting a card that your opponent has to kill right now or lose the game to is that sometimes they don't have the kill spell and they lose the game.
Yeah. Let's go, Yasharn!
I appreciate our opponent pausing as it's resolving. It's like, wait, what? Where's the planes? Oh, it's just, I pick individually.
Oh.
I see. Okay. Okay, and then let's play planes.
Sure.
Mm-mm.
Even though we can't binding.
I know, but
swamp.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's true. Fable flipping does turn on push.
Well, yeah, but whatever. I mean, they also could have just stacked treasure in response if they push. They don't have push.
That's true.
Like, it makes no... Like, if they top decked push, I guess they get one more turn of it being live or something, but I don't know. Like, I also just think it's pretty likely that over the course of this game, we will turn on Revolt for our opponent at some future point. Like,
yeah.
I'm not really living in a world of just, like, that's never going to happen. Okay, so now we have a lot of good options. My instinct is to bring to light Tybalt Exile Reflections.
I like that play a lot.
Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, I mean, like, basically, chat, A, they don't have push right now. We've already established that. B, like, at some point, Arsharn is probably going to die. Like, that's the reality of the situation.
Yep.
And
Don't forget clock.
And I'm just okay with that. Yeah, sorry, clock. I mean, maybe we should plus our Tybalts, but...
No, I don't hit the reflections.
Yeah, I think getting Reflections out of play is pretty great.
Plus, we, like, draw our reflections.
Yeah. Mm-mm. It's also true that if they want to take it down here, they have to animate their den and send it in, and we get to eat something, which...
Yeah, I guess I did not consider that they could do that, but...
Oh, I was aware they could do that, but I think it's still fine.
It still seems fine.
If you replay, we will get... I mean, we will eventually get Kiki.
Oh, yeah. They will get Kiki. I don't think that's how that works, but I'm not sure.
No, that's not true.
Under your control.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the situation is I've done this a bunch with Tybalt, where I was casting my opponent's reflections, and I've never given my opponent a Kiki, so I'm pretty sure that's just how it works. Who are they attacking? Yeah, okay. Well, eat this.
Oh, I guess we did see Bone Crusher Giant in their deck, but meh.
Sure. I don't know if that stayed in against us, Greg.
It's a good point.
I also don't know how many they had, if I'm being honest. Okay, you got us. I mean, I guess that's one way to deal with Yasharn. I believe somehow we will survive. The Devil follow-up, is that what's happening here? Okay, I mean, that finished off Tybalt. We're completely fine, but they do get to kill Tybalt. So what's our play now? Like, Omnath, gain life,
Binding,
something like that?
I think so.
And binding costs 2, so we can do that? Yeah. Oh, well now we can change the rocks and then play Stone Carriage as well.
Nice.
Here's some nice rocks. You can hang out in this garden.
In this garden.
I think it's a really pleasant place we're putting this Mayhem Devil, honestly.
I think so too.
I hope he likes the gardens. It's not as nice as Xander's Lounge. In the places to be changed tier list, Xander's Lounge is definitely one. But I think Jetmir's Garden might be 2 as far as rocks go. Try, you can weigh in if you need to if you have any opinions about what would be good or bad places to be chained.
Yeah.
You would prefer the gardens to the lounge? Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. It's like a pretty luxurious lounge. You see the lounge? It's not just any lounge.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to hold the land.
Yeah, definitely hold the land. Should I bind this?
Probably.
I think I should just bind it, right?
Okay.
I think we should bind it and play the Fable from Exile and pick up Giganta.
We could just... What about playing both Fables?
Oh, that's very reasonable. Although... It's not necessarily getting max value out of our loots that way, and we could loot away Giganta. I kind of like picking up Giganta.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of debatable, but...
Mad Blind Mountain. That one seems like a bad mountain to be chained to. And attack for 4?
Yeah. We're at 23. We can attack for 4.
Yeah.
Like, I think I am going to loot away Giganta. 5/5 beats are not very good in this matchup.
True.
Okay, Omnath was taken out.
Dang.
Isn't Xander dead canonically? Couldn't know less about that.
I'm pretty sure he dies in the Art of the Card Murder in Streets of New Capenna.
Okay, that's...
Xander's Wake is a card. That's true.
Is it?
It's an arena card, I think.
I can't confirm that, but I believe you. Now I want to, like, max loot. We have to kill this Corvold.
Yep.
I guess just both lanes.
Yep.
Okay. Draw card?
Yep.
Fable. I think.
Yep. And probably no land?
I think no land, yeah. And just pass.
Ooh, we're officially winning on clock time.
Well, yeah, but if we lose this game, we'll just have lost the match. So we have to win this game. I did make an effort to play quickly, and I am pretty good at that. Yep. But I don't know. I think we're gonna lose the game. Is the main issue?
I don't know. We have 4 draw steps here.
Our one's gonna draw a lot of cards this turn.
Oh right. Every time they draw, they get a trigger.
Every time they sack,
they draw a card.
Yes, and when it attacks, it sacks.
Yeah, but they just don't have that many, like, good cards to sack, right? They're not, like, sitting here with a bunch of bloods and treasures, as they often are.
That's true. Our opponent doesn't have that many game objects.
Yeah. Like, okay, if we don't find anything for their stuff this turn, we're definitely in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's bad that we don't have any Wraths in our deck.
I know. But that's just life. Definitely just going to discard the 2 lands that don't cycle, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's draw with Bankbuster. It's the cheapest way to draw. Okay. Sure if those would change the rocks right now. Maybe can change the rocks as batting to the Corvold version?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm going to keep cycling.
Sure.
I mean, we can attack and get mana back, so...
Yep.
If we draw a kill spell here, we still get to do it. Okay. Well, I guess we attack and play Kiora? I don't know.
I mean, or you just play Pithing Needle on Oven and say go.
Yeah,
And if
I
they
guess.
have Oven, it's really bad, so...
Okay. Or maybe I actually should have attacked and named Bloodtith Harvester on one of them.
Oh.
God, it's all really bad, though. Like, we're probably just dead right now.
I predict we're dead right now, yeah.
Needles or no needles. Maybe the needles were just wrong to word in. I'm not really sure. That they seem good to me though.
Yeah.
Like Cat Oven is very effective against our deck just because like we do attack with large creatures to a significant extent.
Right. Okay.
Well, that isn't a card. Maybe they have Viseiju or something, but okay. I mean, oh yeah, we're probably just dead to damage is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, they can, like, ping us. So basically, every sack deals us 2 situation. It's 8, so 3 sacks and we're dead. And they get 1 for free. So any 2 sacks and we're deceased.
Yeah.
In fact, that's lethal. Just there, I believe. Right?
Yeah.
Well, we sure did lose. I think we might have punted with the needles, although maybe we should have cut something else for the chained. I'm not sure.
Just like having the needles in our deck.
Well, I'm not sure. Chain seems quite good.
Yeah. Do we plan on finishing this league? Probably not the whole week.
Well, we are going to be 0-2.
Oh, do you want to drop?
We could drop
join
a
new
yeah.
one.
That we might do.
Okay.
The classic 5-0 into 0-2.
Yeah.
But I will say this the match we just played does make me happy that we have the Asharn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna concede.
Yep.
Okay, we'll drop and rejoin.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mostly, I think the best reason to do this is that. Wait, sorry, 1 second.
Gotta open some chests.
I gotta get some play points right now, chat. Give me 1 moment. Because I need to get to. I don't like to spend tickets when I can spend play points, and I have a lot of chests on my account. So we're just gonna get to 100 play points really quickly. Ooh, a nice psychic surgery.
Classic.
Ooh, Johnny Vengeant. I played that card in Standard. True story. That was my first Standard deck.
Wow.
It was the Johnny Vengeant Earthquake deck. Deep cut for anyone. Nice. And a Pixis of Pandemonium.
Pixis of Pandemonium. You gotta love to see that.
Former Modern staple.
Just click open all, it would be faster.
I mean, it would be faster.
Hoping for the misclick. Love that.
I do have 252 tickets on my account right now. Possibly I should cast some of them out. I don't know. If I keep using all our chests to get play points to play tournaments, then eventually, I don't know. What time would you say it is?
4 o'clock.
Okay.
So this might have to be our last match.
Yeah, it might. This might be our last match. This might be a 4 out of 5 matches sort of stream.
Yeah.
Classic slow BRZ. I don't know what that name means really. Huh. On the draw? I mean, this hand is a turn to this and then have this as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a keep, but I'm not sure. It's very land light.
Because we're going to go get plane. Yeah, I think we can keep this.
I mean, yeah, we can get, like, the line is Fatal Pass on 1, Find Plains. Turn 2, Catcher Your Triumph, Chain the Rocks. Turn 3, Leyland Binding.
Yeah.
Like, that's all pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we should keep. It's far from perfect, but it seems hard to mulligan. The key fact is we need to play Fatal Passage on turn 1 or a white Triumph if we haven't top deck it.
Yep.
It's a car. What does that mean? Oh, slow BRZ is a car? Okay.
Oh.
Well, that is good to know. Ah, yes, Omnath. Classically a great draw in Mana Light. Don't worry, our deck has 27 lands. We're guaranteed to draw lands. How could we not? It would just be so unlikely, you know?
So what does Basic Mountain mean?
Oh,
I see. It did say they were last seen playing Creativity.
Omnath can draw us a land. Well, we could also just lose horribly.
That's fun.
Okay. Well,
Well, that's so awkward.
I mean, we have to play this, I think.
I think so too.
Like, we might just be in a spot where, like, we're hoping our opponent just doesn't have the card creativity in their hand.
Yep.
I mean, they also probably can't go off this turn regardless. They just get to set up for a very convenient next turn going off.
Yep.
But that's not that bad for us. Like, if we draw a land, like, we're pretty in it, I think. Wow, just setting us up for the nice Extinction Event even.
Which does kill our Caryatid, notably.
Yeah. We probably won't do that.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
I mean,
absolutely nothing can go wrong.
Look, you really think our opponent has the card creativity in their hand or top 3 cards?
No.
What are the odds of that?
0.
And I mean, to be clear, chat, I know we're like joking around a lot, but I actually do think this is how you should play games where you're far behind typically. It's just like, hope your opponent never has anything.
Yeah.
And just like jam and just pray.
Yep.
And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that's how you steal games. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to discard, I guess, Omnath BTL.
Yep. I mean, we could discard Extinction Event.
Oh, it does look pretty bad. Extinction Event Omnath?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now do you want to start leaving up bindings?
Kinda. I mean, it's still 2 mana, which is awkward.
Well, yeah, but we can
like chain to the rocks something.
Reflection, I think.
Yeah.
They have good treasures.
Right.
Chain reflections and pass with shocking. That seems reasonable.
I think so, yeah.
Here's some rocks.
And here the idea is if they creativity for 2, we're gonna let them do it.
I'm playing this deck tomorrow. Or, I mean, tomorrow... tomorrow Modern. So I'm playing this deck in the Pioneer Showcase. I'm locked.
Yep.
If you're talking about the Modern Showcase, I'm gonna... I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna play it. If I play it, I'm gonna play Scam. I think Scam is the best deck in Modern right now. So, yeah. And then do we want to EOT, like, binding their reflections?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty reasonable. Like, their clock is being well managed. Like, I think we might win.
Yeah.
I think Merc has always been mid. I'm not really that big on Merc. Creativity, I like. Jund creativity, I like, specifically. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're kind of doing it here, honestly.
The 4th Bring to Light was far from the best draw.
Yeah, Slam Omnath.
I think so.
I mean, we're just losing badly. We're still dead to creativity so hard, but they haven't had it the last several turns. I don't know. How do I feel about the various forms of Breach? I mean, I still like Grinding Station Breach. I still, if I was not allowed to play Scam, I would play Grinding Station Breach. Oh. Well, that's very good. Let's cast Bring to Light.
Yeah.
And I guess get Swamped to make the Lane of Binding cost 1.
And then we're going to slaughter games?
Oh, wait. Well, they might be responding. Hold on. Okay, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
We were going to slaughter games. Now we're going to do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice 4 of a kind going on here. See, one problem is we're definitely reaching the point where we're going to be too far behind to be able to bring to light slaughter games. Okay, we died.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my take on this matchup. I've actually played it a lot. I haven't lost before, but a lot of the games were close, so I don't think it's like some sort of blowout. But you want to board in all 6 of these cards pretty clearly. I think you should leave all the Bring to Lights and the Slaughter games. Post-board, we're going to be Slaughter games in Hullbreaker Horror on site. I think you...
Actually, not on site. We're going to be on site of Slaughter games.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, that's actually not right. We're going to Bring to Light for other things a lot.
Yeah.
I think this is bad. I think Elesh Norn is bad. Neither of them does anything. I think the Wraths are pretty bad.
Okay.
Hostage
Taker?
Well, Hostage Taker's okay. So they bring in a bunch of sharks, and you can exile sharks and Fable and Fable tokens. It's not great. It's fine. Scarab Geezy's pretty bad.
Okay.
It's hard to get creatures in the bin. Is the biggest issue with it.
Yeah.
This is like pretty close to what I like, and then I think I was shaving like the Kiora and a Chain to the Rocks. I think this is what I was doing.
Okay.
It's unclear to me how many Chain to the Rocks you want. I think you definitely want some.
Okay. Can you cast Fable if you take Kiki G hostage?
Oh, you sure can.
You sure can.
It's great. I highly recommend taking Kiki G hostage. Keep.
Yeah.
Now, notably, we cannot play Xander's Loud into Sun Petal Grove, so we have to like capture your Tron 1/1.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same as the Tybalt thing. Basically, chat, I endorse exiling and then casting your opponent's Fables in all circumstances, is what you should know.
I guess we're not guaranteed a turn 3 slaughter games, huh?
No, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't again, post-board, we don't necessarily need to rush slaughter games.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kiora is better than the other ramp spells. I'm very uncertain if Scarab God is better than the second ramp spell. But I would either, this is the list I'm going to register, I'm pretty sure, in terms of the main deck. But the change I'm closest to making is cutting a 5-drop for the second Kiora, but I think Kiora is an upgrade on all the ramp cards. I liked it more than Prismaric Command or Curious Capsule, I think by a reasonable amount. But I'm very unconfident that Scarab Geezy is right over a ramp spell, because I'm just worried that it's like one fewer ramp spells than you're supposed to have. And I'm also very confident that if I cut a 5, it would be Scarab Geezy versus Elish Norn. I think Scarab Geezy and Elish Norn are close. I know everybody loves Elish Norn right now, but I'm not really sure what the matchups are where it's like a knockout beyond Angels, which is not a popular deck.
Yeah.
Anyway, Carried?
Yep.
But don't worry, Greg, you're going to... Is it 200 IQ to keep Xanago Swarm against Slaughter Games? It kind of is. Because all my opponents born into Hullbreaker Horror, and this deck can never beat Hullbreaker Horror, Hardcast, or Creativity.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Slaughter Games Hullbreaker Horror blind, and if our opponent is on level 1000, then we just lose. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, when we say lose, we just card Slaughter Games for no value.
Yeah.
But I'm going to name Hullbreaker Horror.
You know.
Yeah. But, that's pretty weird, though, because the Worm combo is very vulnerable to Leyline Binding.
Yeah.
And, Hullbreaker Horror is just amazing against our deck.
Yeah.
I think you'd have a good chance of wasting your opponent's Slaughter Games, but it's still probably wrong, is my guess. But it is a terrifying play to make. Greg and I were actually discussing this today. Where, post-board, you just have to, play Slaughter Games and name Hullbreaker Horror, and, you don't know for sure how they sideboard or, what's going on.
Yeah, when I said if I was ahead and I'm up a game, I might name Creativity and look at their deck. With the idea that if we go to game 3, I'll know to name Hullbreaker Horror. But if I'm down a game, I might be too afraid of losing to Hullbreaker Horror and just be like, well, this is my out for the match.
I do think it's very funny that your play depends on the game score. Carried land go?
Yep.
I mean, it's not crazy to make Disappear Sylvan Carried on the idea that, well, if we have one more mana, it'll be hard to make Disappear or other stuff in the future.
That's true.
But I also just am not that sad about it.
So, I kind of want to play... Well, I want to play Fable.
I want to play Fable Bankbuster, right?
Yeah, but play Fable Passage first.
Right, agreed.
Okay.
And then we only have one white source in our land, so this probably should be a Plains.
Yeah.
Although maybe this is a just keep Plains in our deck angle. I think we should get Plains.
Yeah.
And I don't care if they want to counter whatever our Bankbuster with, Spell Pierce, etc. I'm happy to make any of those exchanges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other thing about creativity, the other reason is just like, well, we have Dogen's Vetoes and Disdainful Strokes also on top of the bindings.
Yeah.
It's like pretty hard for your opponent to just like fight through all that. Usually they win with some combination of
Mutavolt? Is that stock?
Yeah, it's stock.
Okay.
It's like a backup plan.
Okay.
I mean, don't cut Caryatid, but yeah, everything else you're saying is right. Yeah, blue-white isn't a good matchup. You should never cut Caryatid against anything, though. It's like the best card in the deck. Nothing?
I think nothing.
Yeah. Okay, get in this Goblin?
Yeah, and then Slaughter Games?
I think so.
Yep.
I mean, otherwise we are risking big score into Hullbreaker Horrors, which I'd rather not happen.
Yeah. Oh, it can't be countered.
Slaughter Games cannot be countered.
Who knew?
Well, you can Fable into turn 4 Bring to Light too. Your deck is pretty good at Bring to Light 4. Wow. Savage concession.
Well, they didn't want us to see their library.
Yes, I know. I think it was, like I said, savage concession. Yeah, like, definitely it's possible that one of these cards is better than the third Chain to the Rocks, but I'm not sure. The Sharks and Fable stuff comes up a lot. I think I just like having them.
Yep.
Also, if you're in the very desperate situation of trying to beat Hullbreaker's Horror, you want more ways to exile it.
That's true. That's true.
But also try not to be in that situation. It's very hard.
Yeah.
Your deck is just very bad against Hullbreaker Horror. Is your Sharn for anything besides Red Slack? Well, no, but there's a chance we might board it in against Gruul.
Because it's a guy.
There's also a chance we might board it in against Mono Red, because it's a guy. For
like you have this Slaughter Games that sucks, and not really anything good to bring in.
But the answer to your question is it's not for any of that. But yeah, you can't do that. This hand is pretty atrocious.
I think we have to mulligan this. It's so close to being a great hand.
I know.
This hand's good.
Yeah, and I think we just tuck Chained.
Well, what about Hot? Oh yeah, Chained. Yeah.
I think just Chained. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Whit, how's it going? Welcome to our 5-color Omnath stream. Mark 2, Mark 3, whatever mark this is. Fabled Passage?
I think I'd play Fabled Passage and go get a Plains.
Well, the other line's going to Swamp, but I think Plains.
This deck is a pile. It sure is.
It is certainly can be described as a pile, but I think it's pretty strong. It turns out that you really shouldn't let Bring to Light find split cards. It's really fucked up. That's my main conclusion from this deck.
Yeah.
Like, it's very stupid that you can find Valky, Imposter, and what's the other one? Selfless Cliffleader off this. And when you do so, you usually win. See, like, okay, we're about to see Hostage in action. If our opponent plays Reflection here, I'm going... Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so here I'm inclined to play Fable because I want to bait the counter.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then next turn we can go Omnath, Failed Passage, go nuts.
Oh, and do the thing? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is just a really easy Fable.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know they could counter it with a card that couldn't counter Omnath, like they could Spell Pierce it, but Make Disappear is a majority of their counter magic, typically.
Yeah.
Okay, that pause means they do have it, but we'll probably still jam into it.
Okay.
Also, if they find a land off this Fire Prophecy, I predict they will play Fable.
Yep.
And then get destroyed. So, yeah, I mean...
I think we discard Hostage Taker.
I think that's reasonable, yeah.
And nothing else?
Yeah. Well, I think we slam Omnath.
Yep.
We're going to make them have a lot of counterspells in the next few turns. Okay. And next turn we're going to Bring to Light, and if it resolves, we're going to find Valky.
Good point.
I mean, finding Valky is very nice. Also, I think it's right not to crack.
Sure. I mean, there's no rush, right?
Yeah, exactly. We could just draw Omnath, too. Like, that's
right.
Part of our range. Okay, now I think we should crack... Honestly, it doesn't really matter for what.
I mean, maybe a Swamp in case we draw a black card.
Yeah, but also maybe a force to have another green source.
Oh.
We can get Swamp.
Well, wait, no. I'm coming around on Forest, actually.
Okay, I think Force is right.
Yeah. We could double spell. But, okay, let's go.
I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
There it is. Bulky.
Nice.
Notably, they could still counter this. They could want to get this out of our deck, but there's no way we don't just do it. Okay. Yeah, so this is how you generally play this matchup post-board. Don't rush to Slaughter Games post-board. Pre-board, you should. Oh, nice. Let's play a land.
Yeah, let's play...
I mean, this one's just better, right?
Yep.
Post-board, you should usually get Tybalt first, grind for value, and then eventually Slaughter Games Hullbreaker Horror is the plan. Although I wouldn't mind removing that Fable. I'm not sure we have an easy way to do that. Let's plus.
Yep.
Although I actually could exile the Goblin. I don't want to do that.
Plus.
We hit creativity.
Wow, nothing like a fun creativity. It's artifact or creature?
I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah, okay.
But I think we should just cast Bring to Light, most likely.
And get Slaughter Games while they're tapped out? I think so, yeah.
I mean, the question is, what should we name?
I think Hullbreaker Horror.
Yeah, I think so too. And this is only for 4, but it's fine. Okay, moment of truth. No! Oh, that's too funny.
No!
Wow, they really got us. Okay.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be fine.
Ugh.
I mean, I think we're gonna win this game easily.
I know.
To be honest.
Yeah.
But let's, okay. So let's, sorry. I need to just record their hand. Because this isn't gonna remember it. So it's score X2, Fry, Fable, Shark.
Okay, I took a screenshot of their library.
Okay, thank you.
On the other screen.
Well, it is very funny this happened.
Yeah. They have Chandra Awakened Inferno randomly.
That card is very bad against Omnath.
That's true.
I'm not very worried about it, I would say. I mean, maybe given they were mana screwed, we should have taken creativity, but I think we're going to win easily, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, my guess is what we're going to do from here is probably BTL for just like, what do you call it? The draw 5, Escape to the Wilds.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And then just like, we're just going to dig for any interaction, and if we find it, we'll probably win. Bounding Bulky's a little annoying, but it's fine. Oh, there's land binding. Great. Okay, now we're winning.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Because
we could just play Tibble.
Well, that's pretty bad, because then we're tapped out of land binding.
Oh, sure, okay.
I guess, wait, can they go for it next turn? No?
I mean, their hand is the same... Oh, wait, no, they discarded.
They discarded Fry and Big Score. But they can't actually go for it next turn, because they don't have mana to creativity for 2.
Yeah.
And if they attack first, then it's fine.
Sure.
So, we could... Yeah, wait a minute. We could creativity their Goblin. Chats, John Watts is right.
Oh, wow. Creativity, and then whatever they get, we just leyline binding it?
Yes.
Okay, do it. Do it.
Wait, do you want to also creativity Sylvan traded? Have you never considered this question before?
Can we do it because we're streaming and it's fun?
Yes.
Nice.
Of course we could do it because we're streaming and it's fun. What do you mean? Okay, so we're going to creativity this and this. Oh, I should tap this for mana, but it's fine. Okay, there's World Spineworm.
Okay, and we got an Omnath.
Yep, and now we're going to land binding and exile this.
Okay, that's gone.
Go.
Do you want to play a land?
I did.
We already did.
Sorry, I shouldn't have because of Omnath, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Worm is just exiled now.
Yep.
So to win this game, now our opponent has to do it with Xenagos and Beats.
Wait, could they have another... Wait, let me see if they have another Otawara. They don't have another Otawara in their deck. They do, by the way, have the card Narcissus Reversal.
Sure, that's normal.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to take their Fable?
With Valky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'd expose it to Spell Pierce. Maybe we should just chill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I like chilling.
Okay.
Do you want to escape?
We can escape. Sure, that plays on Spell Pierce. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we can't. We don't have black mana.
Oh, okay, we'll just play some carried then.
Okay.
And a Fable, I guess. Just, like, play all the spells.
Yeah.
Hold the land, I think. For a Fable discard.
Yep.
It's very hard for a opponent to win now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have 6 mana Chandra, but I don't think that's going to beat us. Like, the problem with 6 mana Chandra, by the way, and this is a problem that's... Yeah, okay.
Nice.
This is a problem that actually comes up in Modern all the time when people used to play this card, is 6 mana Chandra loses hard to Omnath.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever tried to give your opponent 7 emblems? Like, it's so hard. I mean, even against only 4, they need so many emblems to beat the Omnath.
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
I mean, our opponent was horribly mana screwed.
Oh, I know.
but we did do some nice things.
I mean, I think the creativity play was correct.
Oh, it was great. It was genius.
The only part that was wrong was playing a land first and not telling my Sylvan carried it.
Yeah, but whatever.
But
like,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But you did get to see us just casually up on Slaughter games, so, you know, that was nice. I mean, maybe we should have named creativity there because they were mana screwed and they weren't going to win a Hullbreaker Horror sort of game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's the end of the stream for now.
Yeah, a weird 2-2 record across 3 leagues as intended. And thanks, Jesse. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Let me do the things. Let's see. We could go here, maybe. Oh wait, no. They're not playing Magic. We don't want to go there. I don't know. Do you know any of these people?
You can send them to Demonic Tutors.
Demonic Tutors? Okay, let's send them to Demonic Tutors.
Longtime Moto Grinder and a Yogg aficionado.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know much about Demonic Tutors stream content, but I have a lot of respect for them as a Magic player, so that's why I'm proposing this grade.
It's just Demonic Tutors? Yeah. Nice, so we're going to send you over to Demonic Tutors streams. It looks like they're playing some Modern Mill, apparently. So we hope you enjoy their content. Thanks so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a like and subscribe. We'll be back on Monday for probably some Standard content. Though, to be fair, we said that last Monday and then didn't play Standard. So you'll just have to wait and find out. But yeah, Constructed Day is Monday. And yeah, good luck if you're playing any tournaments this weekend. And System Magic out!